That might be the fastest click rate out of any of these streams so far. But either way, lords and ladies, welcome back to MyStreet 5 years later, where at last I can do this intro again. So cue the music and cue your host, Jacob Butter. I'm back. Oh, and boy, am I happy to be back. Feels so good. The Restream has returned to working at last. Cue in the chat overlay, which has nothing because apparently it displays new comments only. Cue in the local video download. It doesn't start yet. Whoops. And of course, cue in the guest. Oh wait, I don't have guests today. Okay, that's fine. I'll just wait. I can wait. That's fine. All right. Okay, yeah, we can turn off the chat overlay too. We don't need that all the time. So yes, and indeed there is more fun sounds and more everything. Hello, Ghosty. Hello. Hello. Oh, Emily wants to join, apparently. Ghosty now also wants to join, even though I had an offer already before we started, and you said nothing. What? Do all of you just want to... I feel like this is why you all join, basically. You're all just saying, oh yeah, I want to riff on this episode just on the title alone. Which, if anything, means that Aphmau succeeded in her marketing. Anyway, in your Season 4, Episode 8 stream, before I let people in, while I let them in, because I can answer this question while I send the invite out, if I just don't magically just forget all the systems and all the commands, because it's been like that. Yeah, let me just do that. I can answer that question in the meantime. Oh, in your Season 4, Episode 8 stream, I missed when Aphmau was asking Zane some questions. Is that where the Zane-Lucinda ship came from? I don't think it was the originator of it. I just imagine that any two characters that shared a scene in MyStreet probably got shipped a long time ago. Maybe that's where it gains strength, honestly. Oh, wait, yeah, particularly at that point when Zane is giving compliments to Lucinda and she's be like, oh, wow, Zane, you're so nice, like that kind of thing. Maybe that's what gave strength to it. That's what I imagine. Anyway, cue in the guest. I couldn't really give an intro to this time, but yeah, we have Ghosty, we have Emily, and we have oh, she's not here. Okay, never mind.
Time to riff on an episode that will turn into horrible gaslighting later.
Okay, listen, I can't talk very loudly and I'm not meant to be here, but I'm bored. That thumbnail is worse than mine and that's saying something. Okay.
Okay.
Just wanted that on record.
That's, yeah, all right. Guess that was worth coming in to say with your voice. Fair enough.
This title is Ian Saves Aphmau, but little do we know, this is the start of a very troubling pattern.
Start? Anyway, did Zane really said that, or was it Ian who's controlling him? I'm pretty sure that Zane has autonomy over what he says to an extent in Emerald Secrets. That's my understanding of how it works. All right, and now we have Maya here, shrouded in darkness. Okay. Oh, that reminds me. I can turn my ring light on. I can have all of the equipment. Okay. Boom. Perfect.
I would be on my computer to show off my fancy lights, but right now my computer is bust. I figured out what's wrong with the internet. It's the Wi-Fi chip.
I figured out what's wrong with the internet. It's the internet. But honestly, I figured out what's wrong with was on my connection. Apparently, Restream doesn't like it when anything more than 80% of computer memory is being used. So I just had to spend the past few days just deleting any extra files, updating the drives, defragmenting my computer, like doing all the things basically. And now we're here, so if anything, it should operate a little bit better. So to summarize, I can stream clearly now. The lag has gone. At least I hope it has. Okay, and now with that, with that copyright bait in motion, without further distraction, on with the Dream versus Aphmau. Who would win at what? It depends on the competition, because they both have vastly different skill sets.
Like at parkour, definitely not.
Mm-hmm. If you're talking about as far as Aphmau winning, then definitely not. Yeah. Who knows? The neighborhood Momo simp is here. Yes. For the record, that's Momo the character, not Momo the person. Just making sure. All right. Okay. Now, without further, nope, more chats. Oh, Josh, you're back. And I'm back. Everyone is back except for, weirdly enough, the usual guest that I have on this show. Anyway, without further distraction, on with the reaction.
It in the best is 8.
He's having a good under rest.
This is a tragedy. It is a catastrophe.
Give it a rest, Bob.
Okay.
Bob!
What? Excuse me, Louis? Louis von LeBoeuf? Are you telling me your name was Bob the whole time? How dare you? Then again, I guess if any person's gonna become an act, it's probably gonna be the drama teacher. I suppose. Okay, Maya also said Castor became Bob. Yeah, indeed he did, I suppose. I feel very betrayed right now, but I'm too much of a good mood to care. Also, Emily Bungo, no, Emma was not talking about Ian. She was talking about herself. Aiden was apparently meant to reaccord Clue with everyone an hour ago and never showed up. I know. Yeah, he is definitely Aiden delayed for that in that case. That was his thing. Anyway, who's the person with the cat profile picture? That would be Ghosty, I'm guessing. Pretty sure that's a cat.
Yeah,
it's a cat.
Ghosty's on her phone instead of her computer because, as I mentioned, the Wi-Fi chip. I need to really get that replaced, but I don't have time.
I love how the professional graphic artist has a basic cat as a profile.
That's my cat, Mittens. She's my magical girl companion.
Ah, of course, yes. I thought you could have said you're familiar there. I could have gotten you points with Lucinda, but sure.
Listen, Lucinda's too good for me.
Based on Emerald's secret, I don't know if that's true anymore. But okay. Right. The audacity is because I was not showing up to recordings. Oh, I mean, yeah. All right.
Real name is Bob? Oh, I thought it was...
Philistine, it's called acting.
I'd have said it's called a stage name.
God,
Drama teacher, but yeah.
You must act every moment of every day.
I mean, yeah, pretty much. That's, that's the idea.
I don't understand.
Again, I'm pretty sure Psychowitz trained this guy. He used to continue watching Ruby to get to volume 8. Yeah, eventually I will pick up the series again. In fact, I'll probably just start over, actually, because to be honest, like with Ruby, it becomes so convoluted so quickly with so many characters that you're following through that it's probably best to watch in one go anyway.
How did something like this happen with anyone seeing?
The security Cameras probably saw everything, so we can just, like, look through those and find out who did it.
Why has no
I'm
one
afraid
done
that
yet?
won't be possible. We had to nix the security cameras due to budget cuts.
What? Excuse
Yes.
me?
The good old American school system.
And she wonders why stuff like this happens.
Really? Since when?
I didn't think it was necessary to tell the students.
Well, I mean, to be fair, yeah. Having like the fear there with the students was fine, but you'd at least let your staff know, right?
Who the fuck cuts security cameras for budget?
Yeah, of all things to cut, I mean, I don't know, cut one of the extracurricular activities or something, like a normal school would. Do I like Emerald and Salem? They are Ruby characters, by the way. The fact you had to explain that to me proves my point that this needs to be watched in one go. Anyway, maybe I'll review it from the start. I don't know. Could do. Budget cut. Also, that's why they closed down. I feel like they probably closed down for a number of reasons. I love how Principal Layla was brought in here to fix the school, and yet somehow Principal Chad has done a better job so far of running things. Especially because she changed the uniform! How much was that out of the budget this year? That's not cheap to do. Even the simple design change like that.
To be honest, the incidents at this school are so minimal. I thought it was something we could get away with.
Don't windows get broken on a regular basis? I beg to differ there.
Oh, I get it.
Just
so the cameras are
cut
there.
fine arts. Just cut one of the most expensive classes, you know, like potion making or welding. I'd cut welding.
Or actually, or actually do what that girl from Phoenix Drop Day said and just get rid of the Infinity Club, because apparently they take up funds. There you go. Done.
Tactic.
Right. If the students still think they're on, they're less likely to act out.
There are plenty
What?
of incidents at this school that just...
In theory, like Phoenix. Sorry.
No, I was just reading what Maya said. Yeah, but
Like-
broken windows are surrounded by a collection of werewolves, so there are tons of witnesses. Oh, great, there are tons of witnesses of property damage. Guess what? You still have property damage, which you had to buy insurance for this year. So again, clearly the budget's being used. Anyway.
Like, my theory for why the school closed down is one, budget cuts, and B, there was concerns for student safety. Because a lot happens at this school at all hours of the day. Broken windows, werewolf fights.
Yeah, which again, they have witnesses for, but I don't know. Maybe then again, there are all werewolf schools. I imagine that they might have some better system there that could be adapted. I don't know.
You know, or just maybe like they have better staff that know werewolf behavior and know how to get them to stop breaking shit every 5 minutes.
Yeah, Mr. Gavin kind of encourages them. You know, I don't think he really does much about it.
None of the staff really do much about it.
Yeah. Emily's asking what Ruby is. Okay, so Ruby is a show by Rooster Teeth. That's all about this it's not a hero academy show essentially, where there's a world that's been besieged by certain monsters and they train up people to actually fight them. It's got some really good action actually. So yeah, and the name comes from the names of the four main girls of the series. So Ruby herself, then we have Weiss, then you have Blake, and you have Yang. And then they just like become, yeah. They call it Team Ruby. Yeah, they are, but they got put together in a group like in the first week or something. I remember this, and then they're kind of like, "Yes, congratulations, you're stuck with each other." You know, just as well. You actually get along. That was not a poor decision. But yeah, honestly, I did enjoy it. It's just, yeah. Do I ship Blake and Yang? From the limited stuff that I saw, I kind of did originally. You know, it's one of those ships you can actually sort of see the potential for. So Honestly, it makes a lot of sense, but yeah. Do you know Winter? She has white hair like Weiss does. Okay. Good for her. What am I supposed to say that?
Justify the cameras. This isn't the first kind of vandalism we've had. Why didn't we know about this?
I didn't want the teacher.
Why?
Before the cameras,
Why?
some teachers would steal chalk. Our budget's been cut so bad, I can't risk anything being taken off school grounds.
You could just ask them not to steal the chalk because the budget's been stretched, you know?
I don't understand. We should approach the Board of Education then. Haven't you?
Mr. Moore, I'm doing everything in my power to get funding for this school. Can we please?
Yeah, in the
Clearly,
meantime,
you're
I'm changing-
not.
Yeah. In the meantime, let me change the uniforms and the student schedules multiple times. I'm so responsible with money. Someone fire this lady.
Please focus on the matter at hand. Then
Out of
vandalization
everything,
is one of the worst.
security cameras. Why?
Yeah. Why is it that like 90% of all adult characters written by Aphmau are complete morons?
You're right, Principal Leia. My apologies.
I understand your concern, Mr. Moore,
Josh, I
and
watched
we
them
can
years
deal
ago,
with it
it's
at
not
the
the
next
same.
staff meeting.
Well then, what are we like gonna
As I just explained, Josh, it's best to watch these things like all the way through. There's a lot that got thrown at me all at once in 2017, and I haven't then touched the series since. So yeah, probably better off to not ask me more about this stuff, because I don't know why you're quizzing me on a show that I said that I've seen up to a certain point and I'm going to see again. There's no point. She makes accurate representations of adults. Yeah, this isn't very accurate. Like, yes, adults make a lot of mistakes and stupid decisions, but honestly, I'm not
Yeah,
trying to buy
Jacob, you're a
half of the
moron.
idiots. I'm not, yeah, well, okay, there we go. I was gonna say, I'm gonna say, like, the average intelligence of adults is that I'm surrounded by is nowhere near this low. So I don't think this is accurate to most adults at all.
Like, what do you mean? I'm older than Jacob, which apparently is surprising news to a lot of people.
Well, then you're both idiots, apparently. Adults are stupid, so.
Of course, yeah, you know, it's only accurate, clearly.
do? Without cameras, we don't have much of a lead. What?
Okay, this guy I said being an idiot because that's the whole joke.
If only you put your muscles where your brain is.
Hey, drama nerd!
Well, the brain is a muscle.
Don't sass me!
Aha! Defining me as nerd isn't even close to the level of intelligence I have for the sophisticated art that is the theater. You Philistine! If you doth want to cometh at me, then draw thine sword.
I don't know what you said, but I'm pretty sure it was like an insult, so bring it on, you!
Enough, both of you! Your bickering is worse than our students. It's blatantly obvious
You know, I'm starting to see why she can tell her teachers anything.
who did it. And we're going to get to the bottom of it.
Like, clearly there's a lead right in front of you.
Did you see what happened in the cafeteria?
Like, could you pause this for a
what
second?
happened?
Yeah.
Someone tell.
What are these ancient hieroglyphics? The giant SK in bright ass red on the wall. Like, it couldn't be that we could point this incident to a group of students in particular who are known for causing trouble.
Yeah.
Absolutely not.
Let's face it, the only reason that the cameras are away is because of plot reasons. So they couldn't
Can
just
we-
immediately debunk this.
Can we talk about the boy on screen? Why does he look like a badly made Deku?
I don't know. I
Tell
guess
me I'm wrong with that shading on the hair.
ironically enough, it seems like someone put like 10% of their power into making him Deku. Ironically, yeah. You know?
Like 10% of their power.
Yes.
Like,
they
really?
use 10% of the green dye that would have needed to make him Deku.
10%?
All for one, 10% on hair dye sales.
And by that we mean you get 10% of the hair dye. Not that it's we're not talking about discounts. I don't know what Camp Yandere is. Sorry about that, Josh. And hello gamers. Hello Mint Russo. Who's hyped for the chasm for 2.6? I assume those words mean something to some people.
Like the entire cafeteria. Like, so bad they had to call the cops.
No way. It's that bad?
Yeah.
It really isn't. There's like 4 of them in weirdly located places.
Like, you just need to power wash it. That's how you solve this issue in like 2 steps.
I mean, yeah. Or just do what Aphmau did in the first season. Grab a sponge. All you need is a sponge.
No, they already cut down the security cameras, got rid of the sponges too.
Yes, and all the lemon pledge around, you know. Oh, Camp Yandere is Mania's newest roleplay. Oh, I see. Okay, yeah.
You're going to get us.
I wonder if I stopped watching Mania. Not for any particular reason. I don't know why.
Why are they convening in the girls' bathroom?
Because it's the last place they'd expect the Shadow Knights to be. I don't know.
Like, the last place they expect the Shadow Knights to be is inside the girls' bathroom. Great. Perverts. All of them.
Well, see, that's the thing, you know.
You don't expect the Shadow Knights to be there.
Of course, yeah. Like the Spanish Inquisition. Are you pulling for Kamisato Ayato and his sister Ayaka? I'm not. I don't.
Pulling?
Yeah, pulling. How do you think like pulling for a person? What?
Like, they might mean a gotcha game?
I'm guessing.
I thought
In
they
which
were
case the
talking
answer
about
is
anime.
no, we're not.
It's caught.
Sasha, I can't be in here! This is the girls' bathroom!
Since when do we listen to the rules?
We don't!
Whatever. I take it you saw what happened?
Are you kidding me? How can you not see it? They even
By
police
not being in
taped
the
cafeteria!
Did you do that?
I was about to ask you the same thing!
How could they not see us? How could someone not see it in the place where literally all the students go to?
Didn't?
No!
I didn't either.
So someone is trying to frame us?
Who would do that?
I don't know. Everyone? There's a lot of people who would want to get back at us. Think of all the people we bullied. I mean, think about it.
Yeah,
I mean, the ones that we character built.
yeah, I know. But this is so sudden and unexpected.
It did just come out of nowhere. We can't be caught for this.
It's our logo. The teachers are probably looking for us.
Then we need to hide until the heat dies down.
Yeah, why do you think you got pulled in here? They're explaining this so the audience know this. Why would we imagine that they were panicking otherwise? Does Jess think that we missed the last episode?
Agreed.
I happen to have watched last episode 3 times, thank you very much, in days.
This episode is honestly very weird.
The chasm is an underground mining from and also yes, Genshin is an gacha game by Hoyoverse. I imagine you're trying to say Genshin, so fine.
Oh yeah,
We won't get
Genshin
off easy,
Impact.
but we need to find a
Sorry,
way
but
to
I don't play.
Yeah, no, I clearly don't play either.
make the teachers feel
Like, no
Sorry.
offense, but some
I made yeah.
no offense, but some people have busy lives and don't have a bunch of disposable cash to throw into pulls. But I will happily pay my friends to pull for me.
That's almost the same thing. Doesn't that just mean you're funding somebody else's pulls instead of your own? That's not what. How does that make a
Exactly.
difference? No, but how's that different? You're spending the same amount of money. That doesn't make any sense.
Hey,
Well, I
Josh,
get to prioritize my.
But Ghosty, think of the school budget. There's so little left. But yeah, that girl looks like the unknown god. Unknown is correct.
I don't get that question.
How good are you at
Like,
listening to
that's all.
music? She has ears.
I don't know what you mean by how good am I, but I listen to music 24, like a lot. I don't know what that means. Help.
Are you good at listening to music? I don't know.
Tell me, Ghosty, are you good at watching movies?
Oh my god.
I feel like I'm just making fun of the chat today.
How good are you listening to music? Do you have eardrums or no?
What's your favorite PDS episode so far? That's a good question, actually. Might be the first good question we've had this entire stream, but let me just scroll through again to remind myself.
When it didn't exist.
The one that.
Are we having a mock BB stream?
What? No, BB's not here.
Can you guys play the drums? No.
I can play the keyboard very slightly. If play the drums, you mean slam a bunch of drumsticks on top of the drums
I mean,
in random orders, then yes.
I mean, I can go to drum class, by which I mean drama, obviously.
Well, if you're asking about like percussion instruments, yes. If you're asking about a kit, no.
Josh, Monet's dead. We don't know her. Who's Monet? She's dead ages ago. Had a funeral last week. You missed it.
Oh yeah. See, that's another reason that I haven't been streaming. I'm in mourning, which is why I'm wearing all black, apart from the Zane hoodie. Okay, I think
the Zane hoodie is the one thing you have to remember your last love by. She wanted so badly to steal it from you.
Rest in peace, Monet. She voiced the best Mutant Girl character. Don't come at me.
Yes. The Momo simp also simps for the character played by someone called Momo. Anyway, to answer your question, Josh, not the Where's Money one, the one before, my favorite episode so far, I think Aiden is going to kill me for this, but I think is episode 10, Kai's Angel, like the one that actually. The one that actually delivers on the title, actually shows a different side to this guy that we've all been clowning about and everything, and at least gives credence to the ship and also just enjoyable characters and such.
Yeah,
I think like the
and
middle.
We get to see that Kai is a 100% simp.
I don't actually know. He's if anything, he's the opposite of a simp because he actually doesn't have any interest in Aphmau, but we'll get to that.
For us.
Right. So let's hide in here until we come up with.
Wait, I just realized something. That's also another trope, isn't it? Aphmau said that Aphmau is. Aphmau has so many guys that want her, but the one that she wants is just out of reach.
Okay, but does she really want Kai?
In this season, yes.
Okay, but for the entire season, she still has Aaron. The entire season.
She still keeps in contact with him. That doesn't mean that. She's reserved herself entirely for her, but for him. In fact,
on
they
a
wanted to wait
relationship break right now.
They weren't even in a relationship to begin with.
No, but they said they'd wait.
Yeah, they're not gonna wait 10 years for each other. They can date other people.
Did Aaron?
Can you imagine? Actually, yes, he did.
He dated other people?
Oh yeah. Do you remember Jenny?
Oh, I thought that was just for show. I don't remember much about Jenny.
He still said yes. He's not gonna date someone just for show. He said yes because he was so taken aback by the fact that she actually asked him. Which, to be fair, I know somebody who actually did that.
Something good. Is this a good place to hide?
In the middle of the school building, no.
Yes, one of the places that almost a bunch of students will always go into. Yeah.
Now it is.
Perfect. Temporary Shadow Knight HQ.
That would be made better by doing one simple thing. Changing the sign text to say Danger Moaning Myrtle.
Shut up.
Jacob, why?
They're hiding in a girl's bathroom. It's the same.
No. I'm trying not to laugh really loudly because my parents are in the other room, and I hate you.
Okay, fine. I won't conjure the image of Harry and Ron camping out in a girl's bathroom to hide from him being the heir of Slytherin. Okay. All right.
Oh my god, wait! That's so true!
I hate you so
Why do you think I said it? Anyway.
I was just thinking Moaning Myrtle. She lives in a bathroom. That's cool.
Yes, a girl's bathroom where she died as a girl.
I knew that, but I never registered the fact that it was the girl's bath. Wait, didn't Cedric and then Harry like go take a bath or something up there?
Oh, different bathroom. That was the prefect's bathroom, which Harry also shouldn't have been in because he was never a
what?
prefect. Yeah, I don't know. Cedric was like, "Hey, thanks for saving me from the dragon. Hey, you want to break some more rules?" Like he could have just said, "Put the egg underwater," but no, he said, "Go to the prefect's bathroom specifically. Nowhere else will work." You can't
We need
like,
to have.
Yeah.
We need to
You
have a
can't just
creepy moment with Moaning Myrtle.
Oh yeah, no, of course, which definitely isn't aided by the fact that in the movie she actually jumps in the tub with him, which doesn't happen in the book. And also in the book, she's not played by a 40-year-old actress.
I mean, why do you think she's called Moaning Myrtle? Got a moan from somewhere.
Ah! Ah! No! No!
Hold up. So you're telling me that Voldemort was constantly breaking into the girl's bathroom?
Well, not really, no, because he forced Ginny to go in there anyway. So
Yeah, but didn't he have to set that up? Well, he was a student or
right.
something.
Oh, of course, yes. In that case, yeah, probably. And he actually was a prefect at the time he was doing that, in the book at least.
So in conclusion, it is like completely normal for guys to just break into the girls' bathroom in Harry Potter world.
Yeah, interestingly enough, there's actually something that was like a different double standard. So what happens is in the book is that for the boys' bedroom, the girls' bedroom is actually enchanted, so that if boys try to go up there, the stairs just disappear, because the founders didn't trust boys.
Oh yeah, I remember that.
Yeah, but I guess the bathrooms are the reverse of that, apparently.
Right, you think the bathrooms would be more sacred. But they're not.
Yeah, especially because they don't require passwords to get into, or like any other trials like the common rooms of the houses all do. And also people don't necessarily know where those are. There's so many things wrong. Anyway, Josh asked a while ago, do you think that you would do better episode titles than Aphmau does? We do more relevant episode titles than Aphmau did, at least around this time. I mean, I guess at some point, we do know that Ian is in fact going to save Aphmau, but it's very much, again, this is during the era of YouTube where you have the title that's relevant to one part of the video, but the rest of it can be other complete nonsense. Mostly done by vloggers, but yeah. So I think we're better than, title-wise than Aphmau was here, but honestly now she delivers exactly what she set out to do immediately. So who knows, really?
Yeah, she even says it in her opening line. Today, I'm gonna blah, 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 blah.
Yeah, of course. Then again, I guess that's one thing that she can compete with Dream on, which is in intro presentation.
Aphmau's content really isn't geared towards me anymore.
Should I cosplay as Mr. Albedo? You can cosplay as Mr. Albedo, whoever that is. Go forth, cosplay as this character by the name of Mr. Albedo. Thank you for running that by us. It was so essential. Get it!
I think she means Albedo, and I haven't seen Albedo. None of us play Genshin.
Yeah, Again, I'm pretty sure that was.
Oh, you should send me.
We've made that
wait.
abundantly clear by now.
Let me see. Can I Google this without getting kicked off of the stream? Yes. Lovely.
Okay.
Alberto?
Josh, I'm
No,
not
it's,
sure how you're
Albedo.
meant to give episode suggestions if you don't know what any of the Mutant Girl episodes are about in the future, but
Yeah, I mean that's very true. I mean, do you have any suggestions for changes to titles that you would want to that you might want to employ? Because I mean that we can take. I don't know.
Do you like the iCarly reboot
Jacob,
over the
should we have
original?
done some clickbait?
No.
Hmm.
I haven't seen it.
Yeah, I actually physically cannot watch it because I tried to get Paramount Plus when that first started, but even with a VPN, it requires a US payment of a US credit card, which I do not possess, so I have no idea. I have seen vague clips of the first episode, and that's it.
When did iCarly even
Side
start?
note, back
I
to
never
Mr.
knew.
Albedo.
Sure.
It's his name. I think his name is Albedo.
Well, it's spelled Albedo.
Hmm.
Whatever. I just Googled absolutely adorable. 100% yes. Go cosplay.
There we go. There's the verdict. Also, you can get paid by sponsored for Genshin Impact themselves. Well, yes, I'm sure that there are plenty of marks plenty of brands that might want to pay for sponsored by me. You know, I'm in such demand for being paid for sponsored by things. But yeah, honestly, like the way that works on YouTube, as far as I understand, is that brands will come to you asking you if you want to be sponsored by them. That's how that you don't go out and be like, hey, I recently hit 1K subscribers after almost 9 years of doing this. I have such a massive audience. Please invest in me. I can definitely promote you very well. That's not how any brand would work ever.
Or you
I'm
have a
gonna make a
Maylin,
mean joke.
as
Don't
Trash
take
Taste
this
does,
personally,
who
but-
does exactly that and finds and picks sponsors and like, I like this sponsor, I like that sponsor.
Okay.
Yeah,
but then
like,
again, I
when you
feel like
have
Trash
a
Taste probably
big
has
enough-
more, but yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah,
That
it's
and when
slightly
you have
different
big-
with like 1 to 2 million views on every video though, so
Exactly.
Don't take this personally, Jacob. The day Jacob gets sponsored is the day I turn 2 again.
Oh, and you have to check
The day. Okay. Right.
Fairy Tale!
I actually have. I just started it.
Yeah. Well, guess what? It shouldn't exist yet because it started in
Hold up, hold up.
2014.
weren't
Yeah.
we rumoring that those two already dated back in like that? Like she was one of the two. Why
What's
would they
that
even
got
be
to do with them
talking?
watching? What's that got to do with them watching Fairy Tale?
Oh god, not the
Well,
blue
because I thought that
and,
Kawaii-chan didn't
not
like
the
him.
blue and pink stripes.
I feel like
Because he
Kawaii-chan
was like-
got over. Well, Kawaii-chan we know got over it in the main series. So honestly, I don't think she's one to hold a grudge against anyone,
Like,
especially considering that she runs away from all her boyfriends currently. As far
they
as
got
So we just leave it to Nicole to hold the grudges.
yes, I mean
And beat up
even
Dante?
her. Even her, she actually then goes back and dates him again later. So yeah, I don't. Yeah, how am I confused? All right, you could use an episode title like this, for example, "A New Beginning." There's like a million things called "A New Beginning."
Really?
yeah.
But
Yeah.
also
if I
these
can't come with anything.
No, that'll be the episode, like, 1 of season 48 of The Mutant Girl.
Just
even then
a new
didn't
beginning,
you
like a
Ken and
reboot
get
of the
married
series.
in Diaries?
Yes.
When you and Aiden die, can I have your channel?
No.
Why do you want our channel? You're the one with all the subs.
I
Anyway.
really like it a lot.
Yeah, my
something
channel's
like-
boring.
Or something like Felix's change of heart. Yeah, you have to actually post things, you know? That's the issue.
You should have told me sooner, Kawaii-chan.
Felix's change of heart is a better title, though, by the way, Josh.
I had no idea you liked anime. Got any more?
You had no idea that Kawaii-chan liked anime.
Chan.
Nothing at all about her made you suspect that she might like anime. Dante's an idiot.
Suggestions?
We knew that.
Well, looks like Kawaii-chan and Dante found a thing they have in common.
Doesn't Dante know we like anime too?
Oh, I'm sure Dante knows, but we're not Kawaii-chan.
Like, is it me or
Never talks
is
about
that a more vibrant green?
Yeah.
anime with me.
So does he actually like anime, or is he just looking for a reason to talk to Kawaii-chan? Because if so, that's pretty messed up.
Agreed.
No, he actually likes it. He just doesn't talk about it often. I can't tell if he's actually hitting on Kawaii-chan or if he's being genuine.
Why are you even friends with Dante?
Because he's always there for me and has my back. Plus, he's a really nice guy once you get to know him. Why are you friends with Aphmau?
Because she's a good person, kind, and has a nice personality.
Aww.
Except when she drops scripts.
But yeah, I'll acknowledge that in a second. Yeah, I was gonna make a personality joke, but okay. I think it was around this time that show came out.
Hey!
Either way, Dante has been my friend for a long time. In elementary school, I got picked on and Dante stood up for me.
Really? I didn't know
Dang,
that.
Dante's
Well,
good
there
for
are
the boys.
Oh yeah, of course.
Probably a lot of things you don't know about me. But if
Yeah, that's very true, actually. There are a lot of things that we don't know about. That's why I made a theory about you, Travis, in 2017, because there was, like, nothing concrete about you.
if you give me a chance...
I'll pass.
Oh, come on!
Mr. Moore?
Yeah, Caitlin, give him a chance. We need answers. Also traveling, but we need answers.
Yes?
Please send Aphmau to the principal's office.
Understood.
Okay. First of all, I don't think you got Ross to do Kenma's voice there, and that's sacrilege, but okay.
Huh? Oh, sorry, can we ask why it was directed to the teacher, asking, like, can you send Aphmau to the principal's office when she can very clearly hear the speaker? She's right there.
Yeah. I mean, also worth pointing out, you have a very, very a very nice, good, and functional intercom system in the school. If you have to do budget cuts somewhere, maybe that's an option, and not the cameras that also run across the entire school.
Like, to be honest, you could just take out the intercom system in the boys' and girls' bathroom, and everything would be fine.
Just get some SpongeBob walkie-talkies, it's all fine.
Walkie-talkies, yeah, perfect.
Like, to be honest, if the school did that, I think it would be lit.
Hey, I mean, I don't know, Spunk will make a better principal than Layla would, so...
Are you okay?
Yeah. I don't understand.
Aphmau, can you please head to the principal's office?
You know, in case you didn't hear that very obvious cue.
Sir, I don't understand.
You should go.
I'll come see what's going on after.
Hold on. The Mutant Girl Season 2 should have been called, just episode 2 episode 4 should have been called Friendship in Ruins. I mean, a rift between the group means the same thing as that, but okay.
Class.
Same.
Thanks, guys.
A rift between them, maybe.
Excuse me.
Ah, Aphmau.
I was called to the principal's office, so...
Which we never seem to enter. Did they just forget to build a set for this? Because all the conversations about the principal's office have been outside the office.
They're glum right you were. You got a lot to explain, Missy.
Huh?
Arnold, please, let me handle this.
By the way, you had a principal called Arnold, and you didn't give him an Austrian accent. Missed opportunity.
Also, by the way, they can't prove Aphmau did anything by his shooter.
You're cutting out now. I can't tell what you're saying.
Translation, please.
Beep boop, beep boop boop.
Well, I can't exactly prove that Aphmau did anything, but they call it to the principal's office anyway.
Well, I mean, they can probably call her over to ask her questions or something, but yeah, I don't think Arnold here should be jumping to conclusions.
Aphmau, I want to talk to you about your involvement in the Shadow Knights. Please follow me.
Which I just heard of secondhand from not Arnold because he wasn't there.
What?
You heard. We know about your nickname with them, kitty. Now march.
I love how he's like says that so serious, like, we know about your super serious nickname, kitty. If that is your real name, which it isn't.
Just tell them the truth. That Kitty is a manipulative nickname that the leader of the Shadow gave you.
Honestly, she's probably going to. I don't think she has any reason to lie here. And again, we don't see the principal's office. I generally think they forgot to build a set for that.
Yeah, me too. That or having a serious conversation is too literally.
We
too
saw
much
the
for the show to
principal's
handle.
office in like episode 1.
Oh, we did. Okay.
Yeah, returning.
It's been renovated ever since. But yeah, principal lady has been you know just been like selling off like all the furniture inside her
Like, she just says
inside
Aphmau.
her office.
She just says, Aphmau, come and sit. Miss, there's only 2 chairs in here. I know.
And one of them has 3 legs. Yeah, I'll take that one. It's fine. I know how to bounce on it.
No, it's like even worse. It's like one of those kotatsu tables and a few placemats.
Nah, there's just some cushions on the floor.
Yeah, they just sit in Seiza or something. Just then again, you know, this is partly Japanese inspired. Then who knows?
It's so cool to be able to wander the halls for lunch.
Oh wow, I didn't recognize Ivy because of the new texture in her hair.
Honestly, whoever did that tagging cafeteria is pretty cool.
Weren't you friends with the Shadow Knights before? And also,
Like-
there's only 2 of them. How can they roam about the halls and bother everyone?
Like Aphmau, if you're going to make like green eyes a plot point, stop giving characters green eyes, or we're gonna get the wrong impression.
Oh, if you're talking about Ivy's eyes, they're light blue right now.
I know, right?
No, not
I wouldn't
Ivy's
have the
eyes.
guts
The
to
girl
get
next
away
to
with
her.
something like
The girl she's
Oh.
talking to?
Okay, your name Alex? Oh, yeah, Lily. No, blue as well.
that. So I admire Monk.
Speaking of admire, you're taking the news pretty well, Ivy.
News of what?
Oh, haven't you heard? There are rumors going around that Garth has a girlfriend.
Of course he has a girlfriend, silly. It's me.
Yeah,
It's
yeah,
always
yeah.
been me.
Right. But no, seriously, I mean, he actually has a girlfriend.
Wait, why that face?
I mean, a girlfriend that isn't you.
Ah, there we go.
What? Get your name! I'll destroy you for not being loyal!
I love they turned up the speed of the character just for that. You know what? Levi drink for the
What? For not being loyal, you two weren't even dating.
Oh yeah, no. I mean, but of course they were, Ghosty. He just didn't know about it. But he still should be loyal because that's how things work in the real world.
Oh, God, Aphmau needs to stop
I made you
reading
lunch
YA
today.
novels and go touch some grass.
All of this comes from YA novels. Sims, we know this.
Would you like to eat it outside?
I thought this may be a side effect of when people just aren't sociable enough in school.
Michi, you didn't have to.
I insist! You made lunch for me
Oh, and also anime, of course, because, classic situation, giving your love interest lunch.
the other day, so I'm more than happy to make something for
Why
you.
is that like, what the fuck?
Then again, I'm pretty sure that, Lawrence would probably cook for Michi anytime anyway, because he just that in general.
Well, I appreciate it. And of course I'll eat outside with you, babe.
Michi will meet you outside at the usual spot.
Why is Michi not?
See you there.
Like,
Wow.
hey
Why is
Jacob,
Michi not what?
Why is she cuter? This isn't fair.
Oh my word. First Maria, now Michi? Are you serious? okay, to be fair, this Michi, yeah, more endearing, certainly. I feel like her devious traits probably came from later, maybe as a result of her breakup with Lawrence, actually. That's her lifelong obsession. That's my guess here. So yeah, I guess she was a person back then, so fair. Oh, hi, Artdroid.
Also, Jacob,
Yeah?
like, this only inspires me for Monster Compendium Season 2 to just have one of the characters, like, date another person, but instead of giving them food, it, like, steals food from them.
I mean, yeah, that's fair. I was gonna say, one thing to do in Monster Compendium is just, you know how I say, like, you only need, like, characters to share, like, one scene to start dating? just have one person just show up out of nowhere and just be like, hey, awkward silence for like 5 seconds.
No, they don't even need to share a scene.
Like,
and then spend the rest of the series having them just make out in the corner. And it's like, how are you even a thing? How are you guys a thing?
No, they don't even need to share a scene. It just cuts to 10 years later with them with children.
Well, yeah, I feel like you know, the monsters, you know, that's can't really do that in this series. But yeah, who knows? Maybe that's the story of how Ulseth met Ulrich's mum or something.
Ironically, it kind of is.
It's like, Father, tell me the story of how you met Mother again. Oh, that's easy. Hi. And then we made out for 10 years.
You know, son, it was the greatest time of my life. And Ulrich's just kind of looking off into the sunset, like, what?
Yeah, and he's like, yeah, okay, thanks, Dad. Good to know.
Now we bumped into each other in the hallway, and then we had you, son.
Also in the hallway. I'm kidding.
Oh, you guys seem to be getting along great.
Yeah, we are.
Yeah. No, can you imagine, like, there's like a monster that attacks the school, and then Ulrich just put out a sword and is like, I'm not moving. Ulrich, we gotta get out of here. No. I was born in this hallway and I shall die in this hallway if I have to. It's like, wait, what?
It's a long story. I don't want to tell it right now.
Yes, long story short, never ask my dad for details about his past.
Now, you know the locker you've been using for a year? I was conceived and born in that. That's why I'm friends with you. Hang out in your locker.
It was destiny. I was conceived in this locker like my father before me and my father's father.
It's destiny.
It's just like that like the monster compendium is like stacked on there. Like whenever they graduate, suddenly like this waits until like the next descendant comes along and claims that exact same locker. They just bribe the school to give them all the same one.
Have you ever wondered where that white stain in your locker came from?
And we're done here. Okay. Right. Josh says, more good episode titles for Mutant Girl would be Old Enemies Return and Where It Hurts the Most. For what episodes? Because those sound alright. Maybe Old Enemies Return is kind of, again, generic, but Where It Hurts the Most, that sounds interesting. Which one are you talking about here?
I actually enjoy being on Michi. We're still learning about each other, but we're taking it slow, you know?
Huh. It sounds like she's a keeper.
She might be. We'll see. So,
yeah, just get
how are things going with your girlfriend?
Good, I guess. I mean, aside from the fact that I don't have one, I'm a free bird, Lawrence, and it feels great.
I envy you.
You could very easily have
I
IVP.
really like Michi. It's been difficult to balance a relationship and school. Maybe I should have lied.
Yeah, I mean, who has it hurt?
Speaking of hurt,
You are going to answer me right here and now! I heard you have a girlfriend!
Okay, Jacob.
Good luck,
put your
buddy.
closet
Why
over
is
here.
that the music here? It's not angry music at all or scary.
Like,
You're on your-
spoilers.
It's
This
funny.
is Ivy's. This is Ivy's boss music. Like this,
I'm
this
getting a
is some sort
call.
of MMO.
Oh, it's from the Butter Bunch. Who's calling that? Oh, okay. Phoebe apparently is calling the Butter Bunch.
Tell her to join.
I'm oh, okay, well I can invite her to join, but I'm not sure if she's calling for some other reason. Oh, but Aiden's replying there.
Yeah, tell him to join.
Yeah, I just moaned at him for not showing up to the recording. He just said I fell asleep.
Ah, moaning Mercer. Yeah. I mean, what? Oh, apparently, yeah. Apparently she had plans with Emmett, that's why.
Hey, Josh, you don't know what season 3
Tell them
is
all
about.
to join.
I know what season 3 is about.
Josh, you don't know what season 3 is about. I'm not sure that you can quite ask.
Season 3 is about the Mutant Girl.
Very true. that was my pitch meeting thing. It's like, so you have an online series for me? Yes, sir, I do. It's called The Mutant Girl. Fantastic. What's it about? A mutant girl. Oh, very self-explanatory title. Yeah.
Josh had secretly been on the writing staff this whole time.
Yeah. Actually, season 3 actually has titled episodes already. Mostly because Aiden usually does that first for some reason. Even though
he does.
Even though arguably, like you usually want to do that after you've got the whole story in mind, especially if you haven't if you've got an outline that doesn't really match what it becomes. I don't know. Sometimes I've actually had like a whole theme in mind, but
Is the Mutant Girl season 3 about high school?
Yeah.
Okay, just
No,
confirming.
it's about fallen
I
angels.
couldn't remember.
Okay. Yeah. The next thing to come out in the Mutant Girl the series is actually going to be the movie The Mutant Girl Goes to High School. So, yeah.
By the way, have
What?
you
I thought
checked?
it was about them going to England for some tea and crumpets with the Queen.
Also, by the way, Jacob,
I'll
have
come
you
with
checked the
you. I
background?
need to visit.
Please do.
Didn't you already visit?
Yeah, I've been 3 times, but I haven't been in 3 years now because of COVID.
Fair. Yeah.
Speaking of next
miss
season,
the fam. Speaking of next season.
Yeah.
have you had the opportunity to check out the background yet? I haven't got exactly any input from you. If there's anything I need to change or not.
We'll see. I kind of just left that alone because it seemed to be stressing you out more than usual. So yeah. I don't know. But I will search through the folders and have a look, because honestly, now that I've got the whole season. Actually, one thing I should remember doing is that we're going through the whole script with Monet, because we want some fresh eyes on it, because now we can't really have the audience feedback at least. So then afterwards, what I might do is make a list of all the locations that we have then, and then see if I need some other ones from you. I probably will, to be honest, but who knows? I might use something. I might use something like VR Chat, which has 3D backgrounds that have a similar vector style to Gacha. That was my plan. But
Android, are you talking? Sorry. Are you talking Cambridge University or Cambridge the place?
Cambridge the place, I imagine.
Oh, okay, because I'm
universities.
Okay, yeah, because I was the only thing I know about Cambridge is Cambridge University.
That's what most people know. I imagine that's an area that is somewhat local to ArtDroid, and for that reason.
If I get into Columbia, I kind of want to go there because there's a summer program and it's outstanding.
That's fair.
So I know, right? It's so cool as well. It's all like neuroscience and everything.
Oh, okay. So it's not
Or
actually thing.
behavioral psychology.
It's the opposite. Okay. All right. Also, hello, BB.
BB.
Hello?
There we go. There we go.
Wait, where did Ghosty go?
A
I don't
queen
know.
has
She'll be back.
betrothed us with her presence.
Wow, hello, thank God Ghosty's gone, just like
what?
Look, all I'm saying is I took one peek at that profile picture and I pictured pre-2017 Vine times.
Well, any
Wait, Vine was still around in 2017?
It died. It died in 2017. It
died in
officially
2016.
No, it officially shut down in 2017.
Oh.
Yeah, apparently
Whoa, I
it
thought
was
Vine
like
died in like 2005.
no, it
What?
it shut.
What?
I thought Vine came before YouTube and was getting reposted on YouTube.
What? So according to you, all the ex-Viners didn't age a day in like 11 years when they all moved over to YouTube.
I don't know who
Of
the
course.
ex-Viners are. I just said Vines got reposted on YouTube because they were before
Genius.
YouTube. That was the
Thomas Sanders used to make vines, and he's like,
TikToks get posted on YouTube. That logic doesn't.
Everything gets posted on YouTube.
Vine shut down in January 18th of 2017. It's not even the same era. It's not the 2000s at all.
Yeah, wasn't it?
Look, I
created in
never used Vine
2013?
until like.
It
Yeah,
was
I only saw
late
Vine on YouTube. So I was like,
2010s.
Mm-hmm.
Late 2010s, not even earlier mid.
I think you're thinking of. Wait, Maya, you're probably thinking of Newgrounds, which didn't shut down, but lots of people from Newgrounds moved over to YouTube when YouTube first started up. I think that might be what you're thinking of here, actually.
maybe, but I've never heard of Newgrounds.
Kind of
So
still around, but
Like, Newgrounds is a pretty cool place to be.
Oh yeah. Well,
Most of my favorite animators.
was better, though.
Yeah, most of my favorite animators still come from Newgrounds.
Yeah, that's where a lot of the OGs started. Okay.
wait.
Hold on.
So where
Fun
did
little-
go?
Okay. Fun little story. I got a Darby face mask that has the lower half of his face on it to make it look like he have his face scars. I'm getting so many weird looks at work.
Oh my God, Jacob, you should get that, and then you should do the Dobby voice.
Yeah, it's like, what's the matter, everyone? You want to know how I got these scars?
Okay,
I still
Joker.
have a,
We
I
have
a
a
video
little.
on my channel with Jacob's Dobby voice, so I still have it up. I love it.
Oh yeah, roses are red, violets are blue. I can't remember the I can't remember the
whole
lines.
world will burn, and you will
Okay, will
too.
do. There we go. That was it.
I'm quiet, and now I want you to be too.
I have that in I have that in my voice acting credits. Like one of the first options you see from me.
Bro, our friend
I'm
Emmett
gay, why
would probably
won't
enjoy that,
they be
Dobby.
too?
All I'm saying.
Roses are red, violets are blue. Maria is cute, and now Michi is too.
We on joy, yes.
Mm-hmm.
Roses
Okay, yeah,
are
fine.
reds,
Send us a picture, yeah.
Roses are red, violets are blue. I want to die, and I want you to die.
Roses are red, violets are blue. I love lots of women. Why won't they date me too?
Roses are red, violets are blue. I sure love this bit we're doing, and I hope you do too.
Roses are red, violets are blue. This rhymesome is gonna make me spew. All right, let's continue with the review.
Wrong. Lords, wait!
I'm waiting for you to explain.
Oh yeah, I forgot.
He
you see,
sounds constipated.
What?
We have sufficient evidence that you were involved with the Shadow Knight gang.
And by sufficient evidence, we mean rumors at best.
Wait. I'm confused.
Detectives. Oh, hold on.
What is art?
Roses are red, violets are blue. He wants to die. Watch me drink this guy.
It's Dragon Ball. Don't worry about it.
Okay.
Multiple students confirmed that you were close with their former leader. You even had a nickname.
So,
Hold on.
hearsay.
Multiple students confirm. Which students? Show me the students. I don't believe you.
So they're working off of hearsay.
Yeah, like the 1 week that she was like forced around with the Shadow Knights and then never again associated with them. What? Who is talking about this? I don't get it.
Also, there's one scene we finally get to see inside the principal's office, and she only has a desk and no chairs.
Well, there you go. Oh, she still has all of her books. I guess those are important enough to not.
Oh no, wait, I pushed Jacob off the screen.
Yeah, I was about to be like, hey, by the way, I turned to Aiden, everyone, apparently.
Wait, well, my lords and ladies, Jacob Butter speaking, and today, welcome to a warm welcome. I have become Aiden because I am now a shapeshifter. Anyways, yes.
Welcome to a warm welcome.
Looking at your face reminds me of SpongeBob. All those teeth kind of look like buck teeth alone. Sweet Jesus, what are you, Timmy Turner?
Why is
I am
so loud?
Hey, I mean, I wish was Timmy Turner because I voiced by Tara Strong. I mean, what? Nothing. All right, let's.
Timmy's just an average kid.
No one
Die.
understands. Mom and Dad and Vicky always giving him demands.
By the way, now that Jacob has been pushed upstream,
Always remember me.
now that Jacob has been thoroughly pushed upstream,
Bro, who just said that?
I'm going to leave because I have something to do.
Okay.
Bye then.
See you,
Remember
Ghosty.
me.
Remember me.
I don't know who this person is, but,
there we go,
but be quiet. Oh, ew, who is this?
I'm a completely new person now. Aiden is now Jacob.
Yeah, no, I'm Jacob Butter, and now Jacob is Aiden the best. We switch places.
Yeah, actually, Josh, it's actually not a first episode.
I don't think I like Jacob Butter anymore then.
Wow. Okay.
Look at my man's ears, though. It looks like Curious George.
George, yes.
Curious the George. It's me, Curious the James.
First of his name.
Yeah. Okay. All right. Okay. Apparently.
Wow, and your name got misspelled too, Aiden.
Oh my god.
Yeah.
Well, to be fair, is it on screen right now? But still,
well, it was
there's
for a
no
split
E. It's
second.
actually an A there. So.
Well, it was for a split second, but then we took it away because it's completely unimportant.
That sounds like a ship name.
I'm gonna copy and paste this mask into like Gacha Talk so everyone can see it.
I'm sorry. Wait, what kind of name is it?
Yeah. Okay.
Was it Kitty?
We are
You already said it was. Why are you confirming this? What?
Able to locate the members of the Shadow Knights. Since you have prior involvement with them,
I mean, you didn't even call their names on the intercom. You tried nothing. You are the worst detectives ever.
we will be holding you responsible until further.
Because that's apparently how schools operate. Yeah.
For what happened in the cafeteria? This is totally unfair! I was never in their group. Plus, I didn't do anything!
Couldn't she also, have an alibi? Somebody who saw her somewhere else, or the fact that she wasn't in the
So,
same
hold on. I genuinely blanked out for a second there. What's she saying?
Well, she's saying that this is unfair. That's it.
No, not Aphmau. I mean the principal.
That they're holding Aphmau responsible for what happened until further notice because they can't locate the Shadow Knights.
Oh, well, yeah, that is how schools operate.
No, schools do not have.
Yeah, no, my school never did that.
No, B. Schools do not operate like that.
Mine
Why is your school so much better than
What
ours?
is wrong with your schools then?
A
No
lot.
schools I've been to been like that.
Well, BB School
Wait,
has
you're
like
American.
several issues already.
Oh.
We've talked about them previously.
I
The fact
mean,
that Aphmau seems to think this is normal to do is concerning.
this reminds me of my school.
Wait, Ghosty's comment is great.
We are your school suspecting you of criminal activity based on no less than hearsay. You know, for once, actually, I never thought I would say this, but for once, I want Sylvana to join this scene because she come bursting in and give Principal Layla a piece of her mind. I thought that's the one good thing she could do in this scenario.
Afraid there's no evidence to prove you didn't do anything.
Again, you know, the phrase is innocent till proven guilty for a reason.
Please understand that keeping you in custody is a precaution.
No, it is declaring her guilty unless something comes up.
I mean, you could also let her, you know, get her education and have the teachers watch over her.
I'm sorry, you female dog. You got rid of the security cameras. You don't blame her.
What? I mean, that's actually
chat.
true.
Can we get a hashtag going? Hashtag fire Principal Layla, please. Yeah.
We're not saying you did it, but...
That's what you're saying!
You actually did say, you said you were holding you responsible.
I'm holding you responsible, but we're not saying you did it. We're just
Why does
holding
she
you
sound like the
responsible
guidance
for
counselor from
doing
One
it.
Reason?
I feel like she could probably, you know, get criminal charges for this. Like, Layla, not Aphmau.
You're saying I did it! That's just...
Slander? Oh, great. Yeah, of course. Break more stuff. That's a perfect solution. Ian saved Aphmau. Title of the video. Here we go.
What the?
I heard Aphmau was in trouble.
Ian?
Where did you even come from?
What are you
He always hears when Aphmau's in trouble. Every time.
doing here?
I figured this would happen.
What do you mean? He just busted through the window. Do you not see that? How are you not, like, shooken up?
Have you met the werewolf students?
Rude.
I mean,
That's
he should have
kinda-
done
that's
by this point. And also, shooken up. Did this guy even like pass high school? Come on.
Listen, that's wolf-phobic. I'm offended.
Yeah, wait a minute. We have a werewolf here.
Yeah, I was gonna say, how do you feel about Aphmau's representation of the species here?
From a diversity point of view, this show is actually very anti-progressive for these reasons.
This is wolf-phobic. I cannot believe this. I'm just lost for words. Honestly, adults these days.
You know, it's funny, we can hear you, but due to the way that Jacob's restream tends to work, I'm willing to bet almost no one can hear a word you're saying. We're just sitting here laughing at thin air.
Well, no one said anything that they can't hear us so far, so...
Have you met your stream chat? No one acknowledges when they can't hear something.
Yeah, I know. They just asked me a question about Genshin Impact for no reason.
Listen, I'm not meant to be awake, so...
Yeah, that's why. It's not like Quadzy who just talk quietly for no reason.
Wait, what? Oh, Ghosty, what? Oh, sorry.
You might need episode title ideas for future Mutant Girl seasons.
Not really.
We might, but also we can't really... We don't really have any way of contacting you beforehand, so yeah, kind of hard to do that. Again, give us like a contact, Josh. We can actually talk. Anyway, this is worse when my guidance counselor heard about my dead cat and asked me to seek Jesus. Yeah. Hey, Jesus, can I have my cat back, please? He said no. Can we try something else, please? Yeah, thank you. Oh yeah. Also, I'm a lesbian. So should point that out. She just hates me already. Anyway, what's some of the weirdest things you've ever done?
Well, I think listening to you might be one of them. Can we continue now?
This is a good example of the random questions that involve fairness.
And this is why I was asking if we're having a pretend to be BB stream earlier.
Oh, right, yeah. Well, you kind of just said make fun of BB stream before that. You only said pretend to be BB, but...
I said mocking, like copying sort of thing.
That's mimicking, not mocking.
Announced my sexuality in a PSHE class in a room full of homophobes.
That
okay.
That's not necessarily weird, that's just like ill-timed. Yeah,
that sounds
okay, first lesson being me. 1, be perfect.
B. Simply learn your definitions. And C. Have no regret for your actions.
May I ask where that context came from?
Advice
you.
to Maya as far as mimicking her.
Oh.
Yeah.
Oh, Maya, I guess. I don't know. I can't tell your voices apart, I'm gonna be honest.
Have you seen two girls fight in school?
Yes.
Historically, yes.
Yes.
Yeah.
What?
I have seen that
No.
multiple times, and it is like you've seen the guys fight, and the guys will like be throwing fists or something. You see the girls fight, and they're pulling hair, and like it seems so much more painful, and like oh.
Oh yeah, our guys do that
No, I
too.
just kick people in the nuts and the tits.
What? Oh my gosh.
It's effective, trust me.
Well, yeah, it's effective, but it's also
Yummy,
cliche.
yummy,
You want to have
yummy.
that nuance of the fights, you know? You say kame.
Yeah.
You say
Yummy, titty slap.
Yes, Josh, you just said
Jacob's face.
Yeah.
God. Why?
Just processing things.
Also, like when it's like also if there's a fight, there's a huge crowd. So like going for the dirty shot is like just not cool. But like if it's towards the end, then it gets all the
you gotta play it
O's
to the
and it's
audience.
amazing.
Yeah, you gotta
I
play it to the
disagree. I like watching them have. Here's my thing. Actually, this is one of my biggest complaints with school fights, at least the ones at my place, right?
Oh, this is gonna be constructive.
So back in middle school, right? So back in middle school, right? So like late late 8th grade, right? People were really starting to get fed up, and so fights. God dang it! Hang on. Okay, so fights would happen frequently. I mean, they would be slamming each other into
Hold
like.
on, wait, can we just emphasize like how quickly your dog was quiet after that? I know that you've got push to talk on, so I just imagine you just like let go, just turned a gun, just shot the dog, and then came back.
Oh my God!
It's like hang on a second. Okay, what was I saying? Yes, school fights, my complaints.
So they would pick each other up. I mean, we have a big deadlifting leg group here, so if that it shows any kind of strength here, right? So they just kind of pick each other up from the legs and slam each other into hard concrete. It's a whole thing.
Oh my God, that sounds awesome.
Right, but the problem is they always hold back whenever they have like a good opening. They do like the whole like movie kind of scene things. It's like perfectly choreographed and everything. And I'm back here thinking, wow, this is entertaining. If I were watching Avengers, can I see? I'm not trying to watch a movie here. I'm trying to see someone on the ground bleeding.
Jesus.
Has anyone seen when people take anime too far?
Your definition of taking it too far?
Oh no, it's a two-parter basically. I think it may have started on Vine, but I'm not sure. It went to YouTube eventually because they were around the same time. But basically, it was inspired by I know. It was like an actual like brawl and like an actual proper fight in between like these two like grown men and their gangs, but one of them is just using powers from different anime and just trying to make that work, and it just doesn't. Yeah. At one point it's like, I'm the Avatar, like that just stays there for a second, and
Avatar
then suddenly
is an anime.
I know, but they use that example anyway. It gets roped in. And then it's like staying there, waiting for something to happen, and then so like one goes like takes a cup of water, just like splashes the other one.
Yeah. No, all I'm saying,
And they like actually properly like wails on it. Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, all I'm saying, right, is the moral of my complaints here is if you're going to have a fight, like a proper fight, not like a WWE thing, it's like everything. Do I rule out anything? You're supposed to win the quickest. That's the goal of the game.
Well, I mean, I feel like
Street
in this
fighting,
situation,
not
it's to entertain
TV
people
wrestling,
as well.
basically.
Mm-hmm. Yeah,
right,
no, it's all about showing dominance, and the more you can keep the person there, I don't know.
Right, but like
Except
for
I guess
like
Emily's
WWE, you have like proper rules, and it may or may not be scripted. It's a proper
always
Goodman's
scripted.
fight. It's a proper Goodman's fight. You got the gear and everything. Yeah, you're all prepared. When you're having a good old dirty fight, though, you don't why follow those rules? You're not on television.
No, but again, crowds.
Mm-hmm.
I guess I don't
Like
know.
social
To me,
pressures and stuff.
I don't know. To me, the goal is just to win.
Yeah. By the
Yeah,
way,
but if you win dirty,
yes, you know it because it's possible to win dirty when there are no rules. That's how that works. Anyway, Emily apparently is. Oh yeah, I punished the sexist. Not going to say the age because that would give away Emily's age. Roadman kid and gave him open wounds. That's my proudest moment of year. There we go.
Yay!
There we go. Perfect. Right. So we've got several questions now, just not related to fights. First of all, Aiden. Wait, no, sorry, wrong one. I was talking about the abraxas. Emily.
Wow.
Yeah, Aiden. How's being a lesbian? No. Okay.
You know, it's non-existent apparently.
Right. Okay. Okay. You know what?
Right.
I think this is meant for Emily, but yeah. So Emily, how's being a lesbian for you?
That's kind of a weird question.
Okay, fine, Aiden. How are the gays doing?
Again, also a weird question. Lonely,
no,
they're lonely.
I was gonna say it's a question from Josh. Of course, it's weird and random. Anyway, like being straight with other girls. Yeah,
it's great. Women love them.
Yeah.
Yeah, I know, right?
I know. Yeah. Michi, yes, please.
Maria, don't be
Right,
shy.
like it's Michi. She's honestly
I mean,
kind of
I'll
like.
take myself a little bit. I'll take myself a little bit of both, but you know, them titty snatchers be working all right.
I mean, just, I was about to say, you know,
yeah.
Maria can challenge me anytime. But yeah. All right. Okay. This is the question that was for Aiden. Is Abraxas a ladies' man?
We don't see Abraxas approach women, but maybe? I don't know.
You can give an answer and it can be canon. You're the creator. Say something.
Okay, no,
Yeah.
he isn't a ladies' man.
To be fair, this man once said that angels can have children. Don't so.
I wanted angel hybrid. Shut up. All I want is angel hybrids. That's all I want in life.
They don't have DNA. How could they be hybrids of anything?
I don't know. How do souls get made in the universe? Like what? What? Like someone gets pregnant? What? You don't have a soul transplant during that pregnancy?
Actually, I think in terms of how rebirth works, I think you kind of do in Greek mythology.
Yeah, but like, you're just fertilizing an egg. You're fertilizing an egg. How does a soul come into that in universe?
Yeah, you know, you have
anyone who's religious, how a soul gets made.
Look, all I'm saying is, religious or not, all kinds of spirit has to be put in there.
Not that spirit. Not that kind of spirit.
Listen, it came out of the magic toaster from 1980.
Hey, you know, it's teamwork. Am I right? You know, team spirit. Let's go.
No, they came out of the magic toaster and kettle that was set in 1980.
Oh golly, Purple Chef knew the toasters were magic the whole time.
When was that time period? 1798? And like the magic toaster.
Also,
wasn't smoke coming out of the toasters?
Oh, yes.
Yeah, by the way, Ghosty and Emily, go find some girls to make out. Well, you heard the man. Go do it now. Of course, yeah. It's so easy.
Oh
just
God!
find someone to make out with. Yeah. What are you waiting for?
Yeah, it should be apparently easy.
Yeah.
Dating is easy.
Yeah, just go to the first girl you see and just give her a big old smooch.
Wait, kiss Maria. Actually,
wait, isn't
Maria's
Emily home
in
with her
this.
mom?
We're not in this episode,
Hold
but
up.
if we see Maria, you could just kiss her.
Family doesn't count.
Back it up. Isn't the first person Emily's gonna see her mom?
Yeah.
Ah!
Mum kisses don't count. That's like the rule of life.
Okay.
Mm-hmm. All right.
No.
Okay. Moving swiftly onwards from that, we do
You gay?
like your new PFP.
Yeah, your profile pic looks cute.
I like Aphmau, but not a lot. I mean, enough to be here, so we do appreciate that.
Yeah, you're well. Hey.
Yay.
Gays are awesome.
Oh yeah, fun
Yes,
fact.
they are.
Facts.
Apparently, I wasn't subbed to Aphmau on the account that I was watching this on. I'm not subbed to Aphmau. Apparently, I found that out today.
Well, we're not subbed to Aphmau right now, to be fair. Or at
I
least
mean,
I'm
I
not.
mean, I am. I never unsubbed.
Oh no, I unsubbed because I don't want to see her reviews in my notes.
Yeah, after a while, I just kind of unsubbed. I'm subbed to Aphmau Fantasy though.
How's that working out? No, I'm kidding. I'm subbed to that too.
Yeah, I'll tell you what. I haven't gotten a notification anytime soon.
Yeah, Emily just said, ever just want to go make out with some woman?
All the time.
Apparently, do it. Go forth.
Apparently, just go do it.
Go forth
Emily
and
is-
make out.
Emily, are you prepared?
Emily is Emily.
Yeah.
Yes, I am prepared to make the woman.
Okay. Favorite episode 10. Guys, what is your favorite episode 10?
I don't know.
What?
The Mutant Girl season 2 because I'm in it.
Season 2 episode 10. Okay.
I guess.
Oh,
the
Yuri on
Mutant
Ice.
Girl-
Yuri on Ice
you're not in
episode
that
10. Best
episode.
episode 10 ever.
What? Wait, what? What best episode?
Yuri
10?
on Ice episode 10. It is
Emily?
the best episode in the entire show.
We're still talking about Mutant Girl right now.
Nope,
Okay.
totally skipped over that. You asked for the best episode 10, and I was like, oh my god, wait, there's an episode 10 I really like, and it has to be Yuri on Ice.
Oh, okay. There we go.
But no, but Jacob, that is the episode Emily's in. That is like he meant MyStreet. But you know, I'm still
Yeah,
gonna
no,
continue with the
well,
stuff.
episode 10's
Episode 10 was the one where Emily appeared because episode 9 was the one where I wanted to shoot Pop. Episode 10 was the slumber party where we first got it, where what's her name?
No, you got
Eliza
Frida
got
and
some few
Eliza.
lines. Had a few lines.
And
in
Frida.
episode 10.
And Frida.
Okay, she had a few lines.
Don't forget
Okay,
about
that's what-
Frida.
No, Frida. No, that was episode 8. When
8,
Frida
yeah.
was in it,
Yeah.
and that was Eliza's introduction episode. I think it was 8.
All right, so I guess we'll verify the question. What's everyone's favorite MyStreet episode 10?
I don't know.
I stopped watching it. That's not secret.
Season 5, maybe? I don't remember.
Your mum.
Yeah, we don't have like a list of like which episode is episode 10 for every season of MyStreet. I remember what episode 11 was in season 1 because that was How the Zane Stole Christmas.
Yeah, Mutant Girl season 2 is nice.
Yeah, but I kind of like season 1's finale part 2 as my favorite episode 10.
No,
Well,
not
the
season
problem-
1.
well, the
We don't
problem-
know
Oh, hey, your camera's on. Is that intentional?
Why are you
Hey,
sideways?
no, wait, was that an unintentional face reveal?
No, she's already revealed her face
Oh,
on here.
good. I'm like, oh god, are we not going with another one?
What
Emily,
happened to-
whatever you
happened to
do,
Ray-
don't face reveal by accident again.
Oh no, I'm going to press the camera by accident.
Oh no! The
No,
black
no,
screen!
no. Yeah. What happened to Raina's father?
He's alive?
nothing. What do you mean? what
Tony's
happened to him?
there. Tony,
Yeah.
Tony never went anywhere. What happened to Tony? Apparently, something happened to Tony. I don't remember. I don't remember Tony dying or getting divorced or anything.
I
Yeah,
didn't know
no.
my husband was dead.
Neither did I, and I'm the writer.
Sorry, Eliza. I had to kill him. His daughter. I need to make sure she got the point to
This was
not
season
spill
1,
the
episode-
beans. I
Season
had
1,
to do
episode-
it.
Season 1, episode 10 is not Tree of
What
Friendship.
were we
That's the
talking
play.
about? Felix and my husband, I got lost.
Your husband had to die.
Oh
so
my
did
god, you both are so
can't-
breathy. It's
really-
like watching
I kill
Darth
your
Vader.
father.
It's like Darth Vader in
I
rehab.
kill everyone Raina's life. So Raina doesn't spill or have anyone left. Mwahaha! Evil Felix for the win.
Listen, we try to move from there as much as
Luke, I'm in rehab.
Why is he a zombie now?
Okay, look, all I'm saying is that's what I hear whenever I hear these two trying to do their lines again. They're so breathy right now.
That's the lines all the time. I have to edit out people's breathing in their voice lines. It's like a constant thing. for me.
Baby, shut up. It is almost midnight.
I'm not meant to be here.
Oh my
Okay, let's just keep watching the episode.
No!
Hmm.
No,
I will say-
Felix!
Yeah, the worst offender for breathing in voice lines would be Nasib. See you in Study Time Freak Show. Anyway.
Bro, why you got such a long neck though?
What, me?
No, not you. Not Aiden.
I'm guessing
Whatever
me.
this person is.
Maya?
Maya,
I
yeah,
know.
yeah. Maya
Well,
got that
Maya.
neck.
Okay, BB, you do realize Maya, unlike us, has the camera pointing up at her rather than me and Jacob have the camera pointing straight at us. So
Maya,
it causes
Maya got that giraffe neck.
Yeah, I do,
it's
definitely. I'm a
perspective.
giant.
What about my neck?
No,
What do you
not
guys
the
think
rest
of
of your
my
body.
neck?
In
It's honestly
particular,
perfect.
your neck.
Oh yeah, no, of
I'm
course.
frozen.
Yeah.
Okay, let's keep watching seriously before.
I was gonna say,
more
I think
questions
like the
asked.
one photo that I saw of you one time, I didn't see much of a neck in that one. Then again, that might have just been the photo itself. I'm not sure. Anyway, MyStreet season 1 episode 10 is Tree of Friendship. Okay, well, okay, that one's all right. Again, you haven't been going for the other ones. Favorite episode 10. Good grief.
Although, side note,
Emily says the
the
tree
only
of
picture of
gayness.
me that. Wait, what?
Tree of gayness. I don't know.
Everyone knows the gays like to survive in the trees. We are squirrels at heart.
Exactly.
Cheap, indeed.
Although,
no,
like,
it's
Jacob, I thought the only
No,
picture
it's
you
more like cheap. Yeah.
Yes.
Cheap, sexy.
Right. I don't think that was
We
involved.
feed of the tree juice for gays.
Is this like
Oh,
the
we
tree
feed off of more than just tree juice.
I don't know.
Is this like the Tree of Might, the Dragon Ball movie?
I don't know. I'm confused, Emily, but you know.
There's a Dragon Ball Z movie where a massive tree grows on the planet and it just like sucks the world's energy, and it grows into fruit, and that's how the villain gains power.
Still doesn't work.
Yeah, basically, Turles was Goku Black before Goku Black was invented. Anyway,
Breaking windows is a thing for them. We've already had like 40 incidents of window breaking.
Then why
At least
is he
he's aware.
here?
I'm sorry, but I went to meet you at your class, and your blue-haired friend told me that you got called into the principal's office. I just wanted to make sure everything was okay.
wait.
So you broke
So
a
hold a
win-
second. So wait a minute. So their intercom
That happened on the
system-
loudspeaker.
Yeah, their loudspeaker is so advanced that they can specify which room they want someone to hear something in, and that's
Yeah,
not
we
a
have
thing that you
speakers
can
like that.
remove from the budget.
Yeah, we actually have a speaker like that, and ironically enough, we also have really bad budgeting problems. In fact, they had to like remove the yard of the middle school after I left.
There's no yard. Yard be gone.
Wait,
Yeah, they
wouldn't
just-
that cost more to remove everything?
We don't question their budgeting. Oh, we also don't get full apples. We get like half of an apple that's usually kind of rotten.
You don't get a whole apple.
Yeah, no, we don't get whole apples. Occasionally we'll get peanut butter on it though.
Ooh. My sister loves those.
I guess that stops it from.
Yeah. I mean, I too love my half rotten apples with peanut butter.
Let me call your principal. I need some words.
Yeah.
There's like a cucumber we had, well, that I had at one point, had like some food, like it was noticeably old. It had like some bacteria on it. I didn't eat that,
I'm
to say the
surprised,
least.
I'm surprised that no one's like called the Board of Education or something.
Well, the problem is, they find a lot of loopholes.
Isn't lunch
they-
free?
Well, it used to not be that way. Now it is.
Yeah. I mean,
But-
this year. I don't know if it was last year as well, but like school lunch
Yeah.
is free in America right now, and it's amazing.
Yeah, that's
because
that's
the
a
food
thing
sucks,
now.
but it's free.
It
so
is. It is kind of worse than prison food. Yeah.
Well, yeah, the prisons actually have more funding than us.
What?
Yeah.
Rude?
It kind of.
I'm upset now. How good prisons?
You go to American school. How do you not know this?
This is explaining a lot.
I forget.
Our British
Yeah, no,
school's
so,
just
like-
superior. I think that's what I'm learning.
Yes, and they
Oh,
have
well,
they
probably,
have
yeah.
people running them that are more competent, apparently.
Yeah, in fact, so our sped department, right? Or at least that's what they call it now. It used to just be called special ed, which, ironically enough, they started calling it sped shortly after people started using sped as an insult. So I guess that's some good timing.
Maybe they thought it was like, oh, that's what the cool kids are saying now.
That's what the cool kids are going.
Yeah. Maybe
it's-
if they
it's
designated it as the
definitely
actual
not-
term, it would go away as an insult.
Wait, BB, hold on. I know why. Because they're saving budget on the letters. So they don't
Exactly.
have to
Yeah, so basically what they, in speaking of saving budget, instead of doing like different special ed like rooms, they instead put all of the grades into one. And then we don't change the lesson plan at all, and it's always the lowest. So, and because they make it really hard to get out if you don't have, in fact, if you're in the sped department, you are actually kind of stripped of the ability to choose your own meetings. You're no longer allowed to call any meetings at that point. So unless you have a parent who's willing, so unless you're willing to have like a parent that's willing to support you, it's really hard to get out, if not impossible. So
To be fair, we have that issue.
In conclusion, riot in the schoolyard.
Yeah,
and they don't tend to teach you a lot even then. And again, they only teach you freshman year, and just keep reteaching the freshman thing because all the classes are there and they're teaching the youngest. Well, eventually they realized, oh,
do you mean to say that keeping several students of different ages in the same class is a bad idea? Wow, who would have said that a year ago?
Several students of
no,
different
not
levels.
not that. No, not that. They don't. They're still doing it. What they said, oh no, about was the fact that they realized, our name is showing that we're not being entirely legal here. So one little thing about sped departments is they are not supposed to modify a entire subject, especially not a core subject. They're supposed, well, they can modify it, but not change it so much.
So and the name implies they've modified the subject because they changed the department name.
No, specifically just our class. This isn't a like whole wide thing. This is just like our school. Well, they realized that, and so this year, whenever this year started, they changed the name so that way it's now working under a loophole.
So it's not a special ed department.
What the?
No, it is
College
sped.
with America.
It is sped, but it's no longer like I don't remember what the old name was, but it was a clear dead giveaway that they were changing it too much, and so now it's something else. I don't remember. I don't know what it is now. I can check, but I don't want to pull out my computer and all that. But no, it's great.
I love the irony that they're actively slowing you down, and it's called sped. There's got to be some sort of irony there.
Oh, there is. In fact, because it's math, keep in mind this is math, and the English sped teacher, who also does some math, they have higher passing scores with our STAR test, which you know what STAR is, right, Jacob?
No.
No.
I
Star,
do, but-
so STAR is like a state mandated test that everyone has to do, and they have no choice.
Oh.
Yeah.
And it doesn't actually do anything. It's just kind of to get them money, but it's a good 50 to 60 questions that keeps going up.
Yeah, it gives like teachers like a number and everything, and it successively gets harder if you get the question right.
Yeah. Oh, and that's right. And the
Isn't that
teachers.
most tests?
Oh, and that's right. And the
multiple
teachers
questions you
and the
do.
teachers are not allowed to know what's on the test.
Yeah, that
So
too.
That's a big thing. They're supposed to
No
teach
prep
us
for the test, basically.
Yeah, they're supposed to prepare us for the test that they are not legally allowed to know the contents of.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, that I follow at least.
Yeah, it's great, you know. But so we have that. Now, as you can imagine, right? This teacher gets higher grade scores than my teacher does. because my teacher's the one that teaches like only freshman material, but every grade.
Yeah.
So
and
dumb.
and the other teacher gets high test scores, but she's incredibly damaging to mental health of every student who's ever been under her. So
I'd pick the dumb one, yeah.
yeah. So you kind of have to pick your poison there. And the irony there is that we are a small town, meaning the majority of our stuff is infrastructure related, math related, or manufacturing related. Math is basically off the ballpark if you're a sped student, because you aren't taught anything above freshmen.
Oh, if you want to learn math, I can help.
No. And then
Okay.
and then as far as infrastructure goes, I mean that's okay. But they don't no one really likes it for long. It's a lot of manual labor, as one would expect. By the way, I saw that message. Shut up, Jacob. So,
You completely hijacked the stream to just rant about all
I
of this
need
stuff.
to be quiet. I'm talking here, Jacob.
I am being quiet. That was why I posted it in the chat. It's worse than the Marvel chats you do.
Oh, anyway, speaking about Marvel,
yeah,
I got
we
this
can
Marvel
we can
Funko
talk
Pop,
about
this
Marvel if you
Iron
want.
Man
Yes, we
War.
should talk about Marvel.
Yeah, and then
Has
so
Jacob.
basically our actually I think we were one of the only schools in our district. So manufacturing is like single-handedly keeping the town alive.
That sounds so sad.
Yeah, it's kind of great.
Then again, I don't know if my town has anything but shopping, so I don't think it's much better.
Well, for us, we just have manufacturing keeping our town alive as far as employment rates going. So, you know. And the only reason it's keeping it alive so much is because, and while I don't like manufacturing, I am in the manufacturing class because they promise, this is a guarantee, that if you stay in it the whole time through, you get a guaranteed paid internship by graduation, which is a sweet deal.
Okay, but
And it's
paid
paid.
internship in
I like
what?
that.
More manufacturing?
Manufacturing, yeah.
Okay.
So you go through high school, through all of high school, learning manufacturing. And then by the time you graduate, you get a paid internship.
The guarantee is do something that you don't want to do, and then otherwise you'll be guaranteed, if you stay doing the thing you don't want to do, you'll be guaranteed to do the thing you don't want to do for more time and get paid for it.
Yeah, but being paid.
Yeah, what a
which is
sweet
great.
deal that is.
It is. It's being paid.
You get paid, yeah. Money.
That's the deal.
You could just get a job somewhere else.
Well, you could.
But it's also not guaranteed.
I get the impression that as soon as BB turns 18, she's gonna like skip town immediately. So I don't really see how this is gonna be.
Well, I am actually.
Yes, you should join me. We'll travel the world or whatever.
Actually, yeah. Well, no, I'm not traveling the world either. I'm getting that so that way I can save up and then eventually use the extra money for leaving the country.
Ooh, what country are you gonna go to?
Ireland.
You should go to England.
Wait, why Ireland?
I feel like I've told you guys this bit
she's
before.
obsessed with Ireland. Have you not noticed?
I mean, I know she's obsessed with Ireland and all, but like.
Well, okay. Short version. Whenever I was little, I mean, I just kind of always wanted to visit at least this vacation. I mean, the place is beautiful. I mean, like seriously, look at pictures. That's great. And then I was and then I had a girlfriend who lived there, so I was like, oh well, I guess sure, I guess I'll move there. I mean, I don't have that girlfriend anymore, but I do still want to move there. And it's not America. So what are the downsides, really?
Yeah,
yep, it's not America, therefore it's great.
Forget having US as Buttercorp headquarters in the future. I'm just gonna set up shop over here in the UK, like because everyone's just leaving anywhere. It's like, oh yeah, why have everyone else? Why go there to everyone else? Everyone's gonna come to me.
Exactly. Just attract them. It's like a magnet.
Mm-hmm.
Nah, I want to go to China for a couple of years. Anyone want to join me?
No.
Yeah, I was gonna say you're on your own.
Sad. That's the current plan.
Okay. Right. I was gonna mention some issues that I had with basically it's called the SEN department over here, but my school had some issues as well with that I complained about multiple times. I wasn't in the department, but I still noticed there were issues because, you know, I'm not blind. But so
oh my god, people who actually care.
Yeah. That's the thing. Like they like.
Well, what else do you expect? He's not American.
All the things
Oh,
that
yeah,
all the
that's
things
true.
that happened with it were from the guys of, but were from like people that did actually care, but they weren't really seeing it from like the other perspective. It's like how like I'll give one example, then I'll move on to the chat because the chat's been you know, backlog for ages. The one example I have is scribes, which in principle scribes are a good idea. Some students struggle with writing. You know, go ahead and give them scribes, and they can you know, take their exams. But the problem is that those students, then there's like anyone in the SEN department is taken away from the main hall of the exams and put in a separate room with the people that are whispering to their scribes. And you know, let's just say, for example, some of them might not have the best focus, you know, so it's kind of a really horrible idea. And I said this to like the assistant's face. It's like, what do you not realize what this is doing to people? And there's like, and they couldn't do anything about it, but they just kind of like said, you know, we gotta do what we gotta do. So yeah, stuff like that. Anyway, I won't get into it too much because we've been here for like an eternity. Okay. And also
not an eternity, only 15 years.
Yes. Well, that's a lot unless you're in the
Which is
Irene
15
dimension.
minutes and I.
Okay.
I'm sorry. Hold on. Did you just say time passes differently in Ireland? What is the? This is like this is.
No,
this is
I
like,
said the
not
Irene
you.
dimension. The
Not-
Irene dimension.
Look,
I'm
I
not
said.
talking- I'm not talking about you.
I said this, which is 15 minutes for Irene, but then I didn't finish because I said Irene, and then it just doesn't sound right.
Right, that sounded like you're about to have a every 60 seconds in Africa is a minute moment.
Wait, what?
Well, I mean,
Yeah, have
it
you
is,
not seen that
right?
meme? It was where this one guy goes, every 60 seconds in Africa is a minute.
Well, that's true, isn't it?
Yeah, but the joke is that he specifies Africa, implying that it's not that way everywhere else.
Okay, the chat.
Yes, the chat. Okay, so did Eliza get divorced? No.
No.
That never happened. How come Moana didn't
Eliza?
ask Agatha and Empress Margaret Ray's mum and brother? Well, two reasons actually.
Raina doesn't have a brother.
Why would she ask Agatha, Empress, and Marwick about Raina's mum and brother and not ask, you know, Raina herself if she was that curious? Secondly, why was
What about
that? Like,
Julius?
that's such a random question to ask anyway. It's like, what's she supposed to ask about them? What specifically? Also, third, her brother doesn't exist. Fourth, Empress barely knows Raina in general as far as her family goes. Marwick certainly doesn't. He kind of like joined the friendship group very recently. Agatha only just met her in the camping trip, so none of them would have known about it. It's like 6 holes in that sentence. That is impressive. Does Mowena's parents know about Raina's family?
Yes.
Yes, they does. They does. What? Yeah, I mean,
this is
they
a thing that
they know.
does.
I will say this: they know a lot more about Raina's family than you do, Josh. Let's put that out there.
Okay.
Then Emily goes to explain, you know, Raina's dad is Tony. He's not her brother, which seems to be the issue as far as like, oh, what happened to Raina's father before, even though he clearly refers to Raina as our baby girl in the actual video.
Wait, what do you mean? You don't refer to
Well,
your
you have
siblings
those overprotective brothers.
as your baby boy or baby girl, depending on the sibling?
No, I think Carl might kill me if I did that.
I mean, he could kill me anytime.
He can challenge you for Alpha.
It wouldn't be much of a challenge.
Okay. Then let's see. So then we have a question from Emily actually. Why did you put yellow with purple?
That's to me. We were talking in DMs.
Oh, okay. All right.
No, listen, he put bright neon yellow with purple.
Oh, you do have presents.
Then Josh
Good.
seemed to for some reason think that Emily was talking to him, even though she specified Aiden beforehand. So that was something. Who's seen the
Is it 'cause
4th
they're
episode of
counter
Yandere
colors?
Containment Breach? Not me, because I don't watch that show.
Hey, someone else who's watching our series.
Mhm.
You know, you guys can see it in Polar Bear's channel. That is POLRRBEAR, one word.
Yeah, and different
Who is this polar bear I
capitalizations,
keep
yes.
hearing of?
Well, look up the channel and you can find out.
Yeah, you can look it up at on YouTube.com as POLRRBEAR.
Okay, so on to the queen.
And yes, and yes, the shades. Yeah, I mean, what else was I supposed to do with that? There's just
Yes, my ship, Aiden, Jacob brother.
Well, this is a new revelation. All right. I feel like this image of Arnold with the shades is going to be burned into my screen soon. So let's move on quickly. And you know what?
Thanks,
That
BB.
I'll
I'll use
I'll
that
put
later.
the link on the screen. There we go. If you want to check out Polar's channel, go there. Why not? Okay.
I don't have any Wi-Fi
Arnold,
right
calm
now.
down. I figured this would
Then
happen
how are
the moment we called her in. I really should have had the
on
werewolf
my
teacher
phone.
supervise the door. You see, Arnold, Aphmau here is the female alpha of the werewolves.
Everyone knows.
When they hear she's in trouble, they're all going to swarm my office wondering what's going on.
And by all of them, I mean the one that always shows up when none of the others have done in the past.
Whoa, I see. So what do we do?
Well, we can suspend her until further notice.
Wait, what? You can't do.
I love how she's like talking about this diabolical plan she has in front of the person who's the very subject of it, and could very easily, like, you know. I mean, honestly, there's gotta be some like this.
I forgot how frustrating she was. I mean, honestly, this makes Principal Pearson's mistake with like going after Marwick look like not that big of a deal. Even though you wrote expelled instead of suspended.
Oh
you
no!
know.
What a shame. Honestly, that was a translation error.
Yeah, because it's just like, oh, you will be expelled, not suspended. You know.
Yeah.
What
I will,
actually happened.
okay, you know what? I'll take that, because sometimes my brain reverts back to Spanish. It happens very rarely nowadays, but sometimes it's like, oh yeah, I've got black spots in my linguistic.
But like okay, so like comparing it to the Marwick storyline, at least there was like somewhat evidence to the fact that Marwick had the watch on hand, you know.
Yeah,
After it being announced.
Yeah, which actually means, yeah, and he had it for several days as well. Which actually means that Pop was smarter than Principal Layla. That is just tragic. I'm fairly confident that's illegal. Well, yes. So normally, like, you get if you're talking about what Principal Layla's doing, then possibly. If we're talking about what Pop was doing, then yes,
It's not
that's
illegal.
Well,
No, I mean, like,
no, Pop
what
stole
Layla's
something
doing.
and then pawned it off to someone else.
I meant what Principal Layla's doing, because I'm pretty sure if you accuse someone without justification, then punish them for it. It's illegal, especially because she has no evidence.
Oh, she's not punishing
Well, in the
her,
real world it might
Emily.
be, but
She's
this is
just
school.
suspending her and saying she's guilty. That's not punishing. That's just holding her
yeah,
in like some sort of custody.
yeah, she's being held responsible. They're not saying that she did it.
Obviously, they're not.
Also,
like what?
Also, not illegal because this is just school.
No, listen, kids. This
still
is how
feel
you
like the
go
Board
the
of Education could
American
probably get
education
involved.
system is
Or
failing.
Sylvanas could have barged in and just beat this woman up. Anyway.
Actually, it could be considered illegal. Things are still illegal in school, believe it or not.
Okay. I'm not saying that things don't become illegal in school. I'm just saying that the principal has the right to suspend a kid under suspicion.
Yeah, that is kind of the
There's
loophole.
no
though.
evidence besides hearsay.
Here's the thing. The principal does not need. Here's the thing. The principal does not need to say that there is no real suspicion. The principal can say that she suspected Aphmau was sus all along.
Well, see, she's actually wrote herself into a corner here because she actually confirmed that they're not saying that she did it. So already she actually said doesn't suspect anything. So
right,
actually,
but here's the thing.
Utter lie here.
Well, here's the thing. pre-COVID, this was a thing. It's not so much here now. But pre-COVID in America, it wasn't actually legal to have cameras in classrooms and stuff. It was only legal in hallways. So there
Wait,
are
that
no
means that
witnesses.
Zane could have easily tagged a classroom and that was sold the whole security cameras in the first place.
Yes. Now,
Hold on. Let's go back for a second. Wait a minute. Ah! This is so stupid! Kill me!
Anyways.
Wow,
okay.
good of you to come to the realization.
But the whole thing here, right, is there are no witnesses. There are no cameras in that room. She has not backed herself into a corner. Nothing's gonna
what
happen.
she said. That was a different situation. I'm not talking about the cameras. That's a
Right,
whole other issue.
I know it. I know that. But like, no one can say what she actually said, except for Aphmau, who's suspended.
And Arnold and Ian.
Well, okay, teachers usually will back up the principal so they don't lose their jobs.
But like, oh my god, Ian looks so cool standing behind her like this.
I mean, here's the thing: is that I don't think Leonard can afford to fire anyone.
Okay, yeah, but they don't usually want to. Well, yeah, but they don't usually want to risk that, and she can dock their pay, which has no backfires on her. Now that being said, Ian, while could say, goddamn, hang on.
Okay,
just gonna have no more
back to Ian.
in this video.
Wait, what is the set?
2003 technically, because in the future we get to like 2016, but Aphmau doesn't treat it like 2003.
Okay, I'm back. So the thing, right, is Ian could vouch that the principal's lying. Problem is, he's the only witness. And
he's also the Omega.
Yeah,
that's not gonna affect the judgment of humans, Maya.
Okay, but here's the thing: he is the only witness. That will not do anything.
Mm-hmm.
How many would you need then? What arbitrary number would you require in this situation?
More than a single one.
At least 2, maybe 3 on the minimum.
Well, there you go, Arnold.
Although
and by that point, they would have lost their job, so she wouldn't dock his pay. Easy.
Here's the thing: I can murder a man, right? Well, I can commit a murder.
Yeah.
And then I can bring in a witness who happens to have planned it with me, and they'll say, "Nope, she's completely fine." This will not work.
Usually with murders, they go on more than just witnesses, but sure.
Yeah, they
do they even have a high-tech sound system without security cameras in 2003? Well, yes, security cameras have been in place in lots of areas since at least the 90s. As far as high-tech sound systems go, also yes, I reckon. Anyway, they go. So here's the principal. What? Okay. Yeah. So that's the response to this one. Is Principal Pearson going to return this series again?
No,
probably not. I don't see that.
I mean, we wrote her into something else, which, but like, briefly into something else.
It's a cameo, barely counts. Anyway, Silas looks nice in the black suit. Fair enough. That actually gave me troubles during editing, so I'm glad that it paid off. Empress has a sassy attitude. I don't know where that came in from anything, but
really,
sure.
But okay.
Do you prefer original season 1 Empress or remake season 1 Empress?
No. Listen, this is coming from Empress Simp. No.
I mean, I would probably call her more spirited than sassy in most cases.
Yeah, I prefer the original season 1 Empress.
And why is that?
I just here's my thing. I'm very much bothered by the eyes, because if she's not blind, which is how you
I put the eyes back how they were in Gotcha Life.
Okay, but be quiet.
So they have the same eyes now.
Yeah, I like the
I'm
remake
I'm
better.
the
I
witness
like the
here.
remake Empress
Okay.
better.
Oh my god.
Yeah, well, guess what? I have at least 50 witnesses who've seen that video, so
I disagree.
you disagree.
You got like 5 on stream right now.
I disagree. No,
there you
it's
go, they
not
can all
5
vouch for me.
because I would be involved in those 5.
Now we got Josh.
Incorrect. Joshua's opinion doesn't matter.
Fine, we got who else is in the chat?
Yeah, also,
we got Monet.
you're saying... Oh, it's actually like tease people and make fun of them.
No,
well,
listen.
both empresses do that, so that's
Listen,
not a new thing.
Josh. Original season 1 Empress can die, okay? And that's coming from an Empress simp.
I don't know
Wait, who
what
votes
I don't
original
know
season
what
1
an
Empress?
original
Yeah.
is.
What do you mean? Her narration skills were legendary.
No, I hate season 1 Empress.
Wait, who was season 1 Empress?
I don't mind her when Monet voices her. When the other girl voiced her, I hated it because
Was it
she was
Nasib?
yeah, I don't like it.
Okay.
Oh yeah,
but-
100%. I was totally like, you should have seen me in the DMs and stuff. I was like, oh my god, Empress sounds like so good and stuff like that. Like yesterday or 2 days
Yeah,
ago or
because
something. And then
she-
Jacob was
she
like,
only
you've already
just
seen her
watched-
before.
Yeah, she only just listened to Monet after all these years. Voice the character.
Like I've seen season 2. And I didn't like put 2 and 2 together that it's Monet, but then I was like watching like the episode 2 and 3 yesterday or something. Or maybe like the day before, and I was like, "Oh my god, this sounds so much better, and it sounds so cool." And then I was like, "Oh wait." Afterwards, when Jacob
Yeah,
was like,
this
"You've
is-
already heard her before."
Yeah, I was gonna
Listen,
say this is how I met Monet through that audition for Empress. So yeah.
Listen, if Monet voiced the entire like season 1 for Empress, I would love her because her voice tone matches like the character perfectly, and I don't just better.
Although the thing about Empress is she
Hold up.
didn't appear much in season 1. She appeared in like episode 8, part 2, and she also appeared in I think episode 10, part 2, and that's all her appearances in season 1.
Yeah.
She didn't appear much actually. She barely appeared, and then season 2 she kind of got bumped up in relevance. With
Yeah,
the whole
I didn't
Felix
really
storyline.
have much. I didn't really have much to do with her in season 1, so that's why.
Aiden, you have to start holding interviews because then you're gonna get a boyfriend.
Boyfriend interview.
You mean
That is the moral of the
auditions.
story.
You mean auditions, not
Oh yeah,
interviews.
auditions.
Just
Now,
We already have Jacob's brother. It's fine.
I don't even know him. I just simp. It's fine.
just take a page from Aphmau's book. Hire up some random guy and say, "Okay, make me swoon."
Yes.
Make me swoon. Yeah.
Oh my god! Wait, didn't Travis do that?
No,
No,
that was
Aphmau did. Whenever she was hiring for Garth, her one thing was literally just make me swoon.
Oh, and Lawrence as well, I think. We just had to both of them.
Was it? I don't know about Lawrence. So
Oh
I
wait,
know
the
for
actual
sure Garth.
auditions. I'm
Yes.
so dumb.
Yeah, I feel like
I was thinking like in the story. I'm like,
Oh right, no. Yeah, I feel like Aphmau definitely needs to like just live her YA fantasies. People just happen to watch it.
yes.
I think that was ultimately it. And
Absolutely.
She happens to have the most supportive husband in the world who just enabled her.
Yes.
Okay. So
Jason, if you're watching in the future sometime for some reason, you're an enabler and you know it. And we thank you for it.
Yes.
Well, oh yeah.
Absolutely love
Well,
Jason.
to be fair, we only got one. Emily, we only got one lilac audition after we pointed out to people that we need a lilac. So I don't even think we could afford doing
lilac?
that.
Just pick up a lilac from.
Wait.
Voice acted gotcha series.
Just get a lilac from the
I know who
garden.
Lilac
Is it
is.
so hard?
Lilac's
Yeah.
part of this student count. Yeah.
Yeah. Oh,
I
not
introduced
Principal
Lilac.
Fair, Yeah. I forgot you voiced the principal in that.
Guys, is chat
forgot
glitching
about
for
that.
anyone else? Because one of Emily's messages is like stuck to the right side.
No.
My chat is below the screen, so
Let
Yeah,
me
no,
let me
Emily's,
just put a
like-
random. Let's just put a random thing here. Ever since my life. Oh, I'll put this here as well because I feel like you're just trying to get back at me.
Okay. Anyways. Oh my gosh! Look, Aphmau's about to speak.
Yeah.
No, she isn't. Yeah, no. So,
Her voice actor brings the simp out. Yeah, she's got multiple simps actually. She's the new Addy actually, because he used to get all the simp back when he was Julius.
Oh my
Yeah.
god, there's a new simp.
Oh yeah. Also, apparently
New simp
Joshua
magnet.
thinks. Now I don't remember what this was.
I
I
was
don't
like-
remember what this was in context for, but Joshua says it does matter, you simpleton.
Simpleton.
And then
Wow,
basic
how
and then
ingenious.
and then Ghosty goes, Josh is a bit of a sussy baka. Where Josh then responds, you a sussy baka, Ghosty.
Riveting. Okay.
It's great.
I'm afraid it's more complicated than you think.
It's
Although
not.
with Alpha getting in trouble,
It's
has
not
always
more
been-
complicated. Oh my Irene. Why? It's more complicated what I'm doing. You know, it's injustice I'm doing to you. It's complicated. It's not complicated.
Why'd you have to go make it so complicated?
Chill,
This plan is
chill.
so terrible that everyone watching is now irritated.
No, it's okay. She's just a quirky. She's just a little quirky.
Yeah, she's so quirky. I'm gonna kick her in her butt.
Yeah, you know, no, it's
just
okay.
blamed one of my students for something they didn't do.
Yeah, you know, she's
mine's
just
like
a
a lip
quirky
syncing
white
thing.
girl.
I'm not fighting.
Yeah. And you
Look,
fought
I
and
have
you
like
schemed, you
7
don't-
songs downloaded right now, and I just happen to have that on loop all day.
Oh.
She's just
Well,
a
you
quirky
plot and you
girl about
scheme,
to
though
bust
you
it
don't
down
say what you
sexual
mean,
style.
you don't clean the place. that was trash, so I don't know.
Josh asked what.
I am a mess. That's what I'm doing.
Check all of,
Aiden.
check out the forensics and get it fine carbon dated. No, I don't know. I couldn't think of anything else. Okay.
Problem here. I just thought that because you were a human, maybe they would let it slide this time. But it didn't seem that way. Suspending you is for the safety of the school.
Safety?
Please don't do that. Look, I'm the only werewolf that knows that she's in trouble. I came here because I wanted to help.
How do you know?
Okay. Yeah, wait, hold on. I'm gonna let
Oh,
her-
she's in trouble.
Because I was in trouble for nothing at the beginning of the school year, remember?
Okay, that's fair, but also that doesn't mean that you have an automatic system for when someone else is in trouble and is falsely accused. There's not like a falsely accused troubled sense or something. Like, oh no, my falsely accused troubled sense is tingling because I was bitten by a spider in detention.
No, I was bitten by a falsely accused student, and therefore I got
Just in detention, yeah. Just Ian comes up and just goes, "Ow!"
Spider Ian.
Can we get one episode
Ian.
this year after where the characters aren't all morons, please?
Isn't that
No,
kind of
because
class
then
at
it's not
MyStreet?
now.
Yeah, isn't everyone
No,
kind of an idiot in class at
this used to
MyStreet?
write them smarter. That's the thing. This used to not be a problem.
They were smart in Minecraft Diaries.
Well, okay, they were
Sometimes.
smart in early MyStreet as well. They were quirky and weird, but they were still smart and functional human beings.
Emily, I didn't change her hair. If you're wondering, I kept her hair the same. That's always been her hair. Sorry.
Aiden, the fuck are you talking about? I'm just
That's her hair.
Why'd you have
It
to
just
go
comes
to
out
make
more because
your
you're using the
design
opposite
so
color of purple.
ugly?
Okay.
I mean, seriously, got the colors are gonna make my eyes bleed. That was too elongated. Anyway. Okay. Werewolves like Scooby-Doo can smell a mystery from a few miles away. Except that, again, they would all be smelling this. And how convenient that Ian's the only werewolf that heard so far, and he happens to know for a fact that no other werewolves are talking about this very thing at this
to be
precise
fair
moment.
on
Even
Ian's-
though everyone knows what happened in the cafeteria, and everyone in the school will be talking about it, even the werewolves. Of course, only Ian knows about this.
Okay, so in conclusion, this is the ship Ian Mao.
I don't care. if you want to ship Ian, Mal, write something smarter to do it in.
Okay, wait, but here's the thing about this as well. To be fair, at this point in the story, Ian is by far the closest werewolf to Aphmau. Because at this point, no, at this point in the story, like he's the only one who'd also want to be around, who goes out his way to talk to her and stuff. They have somewhat of a dynamic and a connection with each other at this point in the story because this is pre Dottie, Daniel, and Rylan.
Well, yeah, but even then, Dottie, Daniel, and Rylan have all approached her so far, actually. About Ian, to be fair, but they've approached her. And also, like, Aphmau goes around and talks to all the other werewolves as well, and offers them frisbees, so they're gonna like her.
I would also like to throw out there, if they suspended Aphmau, that would have caused an uproar in the werewolves for a separate reason. If they don't give a reason for why they're, oh my god, yes, I do ship Blaze Mao because, like, oh my god, but, like, back to what I was trying to say before. Back to what I was actually trying to say.
I mean, Maya, you know, Blaze is a scientist, of course, so he's good at chemistry.
You know, I'm a bit of a scientist myself. Oh my foot.
Yo, bro, I'm into this with science now. That's like a thing.
Oh my god! Oh my god! Oh my god! Oh my god! The muscles is getting put back in place. Oh my god! It's like I'm having a live orgasm on stream. Jesus Christ!
Wait, what? You know what? I'm just gonna sneak away. What?
I think I like murdered
in the corner over here and cry. Anyways.
Oh, it's contracting again. I hate it.
What?
Okay, but back to like Aphmau and stuff.
So BB's giving birth now. Great.
Oh my god, BB's giving birth to Ian's baby, who's actually Blaze's baby, because Blaze knocked Ian up, who knocked. Wait,
okay.
what?
Okay, BB, you can do this. Okay, so how far dilated are you right now?
I can't feel my toe.
That's not a dilation centimeter. Emily's like, no, not today. I'm clipping this.
Oh.
I think we've killed Emily and Ghosty in one go. Yeah. We're doing great.
I can feel my toes when birthing you, and I hate it.
I can feel
and I hate it.
Oh my god.
Oh my god, wait. Are you giving birth to Emily's baby?
I can
what?
I can feel
Emily, you finally made out with a woman! Yay! Follow Josh's advice!
Oh.
I think you have to do more than making out to get pregnant, but you know, what do I know?
Yeah.
Oh Jesus! Pregnancy is over.
This is the birth of you know, BB Millie.
Okay. Now that pregnancy is over, give me a second.
Okay.
Okay. Anyway.
It's back to aching. Okay. Hang on.
Emily's screaming in the chat. Oh man, she's.
Okay, so like sort of back to Aphmau. Mm-hmm. If they did suspend Aphmau, and like they didn't give the werewolves a reason, then they would be like, "Where the hell did our alpha go?" And be like kind of worried, and like chances are they would like end up at Sylvana's house because don't like Dottie, Ryland, and Daniel.
I don't think Dottie, Riley, and Daniel actually know where Aphmau lives at this point in the story, though.
No,
like, no one knows where she lives.
Year, right?
Roddy.
No, because of the party last year where all the werewolves ended up trashing her house. Right?
Oh yes, yeah. So they do know where she lives.
So the werewolves already know where she lives.
Yeah.
So then they just show up there, and then Sylvana would end up down at the principal's office saying, "Why the hell did you send all these werewolves?" There's
that's
all
true.
over my house.
I mean, they're obviously going to tell her why they're there. I mean, she'll probably kick them out first and like yell at them, but you know, then she would go down to the principal's office. Yeah.
When my piercings were taken?
Are you certain you are the only one that knows?
I'm very positive.
For some reason. Because plot.
Fine, you're right. She is in trouble for the incident in the cafeteria.
Garth's manly voice there, even though I would just call it his voice.
Wait, okay, hold on. He's now
wait.
So Lena's now telling this on when Ian like explained this to him, but he was there when he was there when she was talking to Arnold about the fact that, you know, the fact that she was like held there because like the whole werewolf situation. So already that doesn't work. And before it was like, oh, maybe she said that aside to Arnold. Ian has powerful ears. He's not going to not notice that. And for the record,
Also,
I like both Garth voices. I don't really have a preference. I mean, I can imitate
which one counts
the
as
manly
Prince
voice much more
Charming?
easily, but you know, from a voice
Which one's Prince
perspective, I like
Charming?
the manly voice more. Well, the manly one, not the goofy one.
Okay, then 100% manly.
Yeah. Well, again,
Prince
for voice
Charming.
acting, just
Prince
yeah,
Charming.
of course.
I'm D, says Emily.
Uh-huh.
You're
I think that was more like supposed to be like I'm done, but I feel like we just, you know, made a collapse with laughter. Yeah,
We killed her too fast, darn it.
I know.
Oop, let's hope she doesn't get in trouble.
I know. Emily and BB, a young couple taken before their time.
Oh, Mommy, I feel so much better.
Okay, good. I'm relieved. Okay, is it a boy or a girl?
God. If only God knew.
No, I didn't!
We have no proof she did or she
Hey!
did not.
Hey, you're
But her
suspending
I'm
me!
like, okay.
I'm sorry. Wait, do I trust Hulu? What, the streaming service? I don't use it, so I mean, yes, no, I guess.
involvement with the Shadow Knights is a
Yes,
reason to. We can't
What's your,
find
by the way,
the other
what's
Shadow
your
Knights,
opinion on
and
Netflix's new password sharing thing?
I just heard about that right now. So
yeah, so
not good.
basically Netflix is making it so if you share your password, you kind of have to pay extra.
But like, what if you just happen to live in many, many houses?
Well, I mean, I guess you're paying many dollars.
Yeah, I mean, I'm not sure how they're going to enforce that. It's if you log in from the same account in different devices, you know, normally they authenticate if it's you or not. Or it's like I've at university right now. I've got my Google account is pretty much like ingrained into like half the computers there because I have to keep logging in because they're musical. So I feel like if I was like, imagine if I was being charged for that, like every new computer I log into with the same account. And yeah, that's why I was saying like IP address would not make a difference there.
Give us a day. We can find them and whoever did this.
No offense, dude, but there's no way you can prove your little friend here is innocent.
I mean, he can probably smell he can probably smell the perpetrator, right? Do they not think that like, oh yeah, there's ways we can actually verify this with students who have like, you know, heightened human senses, superhuman ones?
Oh my God, he's
maybe ask the
glitching.
werewolf teacher to look around for the Shadow Knights. You know, maybe he would help.
Now, getting your children to go on hunts like this, that would be illegal.
Well, guess what happens? Anyway, who watched Dora and the Lost City of Gold? Speaking of Hunt,
is that the live Dora?
It's funny, actually.
Yeah.
I saw the live action Dora, and after watching her, I was like, oh my God. Is she autistic? She's so similar. No, she's just poorly written.
So,
as are many characters.
So, according to you, a character sharing similar traits means they're either autistic or poorly written.
No, actually though, because like, I genuinely thought she was autistic for a bit, and I was like, wait, what?
Okay.
No, turns out not. But I was like, wait, what? Well, because she kept on going into a lot of moments. I was like, wait a second. We sure about that?
Right.
We sure? Also, well, the thing is, she was just very
Please,
strange.
Look, I'm a werewolf. I have a keen sense of smell. I can help her find whoever is responsible by the end of the school day.
I'm sorry, hold on.
Even Ian agrees with me here. You're making me agree with Ian, Layla.
No,
Stop it.
hold on. Joshua just said a live action anime doesn't work. Dora is not an anime, Joshua.
My favorite anime, Dora the Explorer.
Joshua,
you
anime
know
is a
this.
Japanese cartoon.
Do Does he think that Spanish and Japanese are the same?
One,
If
he
so, I've
was
got
an
a whole-
American.
I've got a whole new avenue of voice I can get into now.
Right, for starters, it was an American cartoon, and B, the main character wasn't either American or Japanese.
You know,
Wait, was Diego also American?
No, neither of them were.
Ooh, no.
The whole
Then where was
point is that they are
Diego?
native Spanish speakers, and they're teaching you Spanish with this oddly polite thief fox
Yeah.
and
From-
some monkey that's
Yeah,
strangely
yeah.
sentient, and occasionally you see other family members.
And the most
I
honorable
definitely
thief
thought
in
Diego.
existence. You know?
Yes.
I mean, you just have to ask. Swiper,
you know,
no swipey, and he's like, "Oh, sorry, my bad."
Did you see?
I definitely thought Diego taught us about animals.
Well, he
Okay.
did.
Oh yes, and
but,
only an
like-
American can do that, Maya. Obviously. What?
No, I thought he was from the Amazon, but like,
Well,
I
that's
don't know how
not
that
in-
led me to
that's-
think he was American because I thought he. Yeah.
Well, the Amazon is South America for one thing.
I was close.
Did you think
I got
that
one
the
for 2
Amazon
words.
jungle was part of the United States?
We own
No.
actually,
Oh my god,
actually,
wait.
this
To be fair, we
this
did
is-
establish
this
that
is
American
a-
schools
Oh,
are
Emily's going.
trash.
Bye,
so,
Emily.
you know.
this is a very unknown fact, but it's actually considered its own state.
The
What,
Amazon
Amazon,
rainforest?
its own state.
No, the Amazon jungle in particular. Just a very
It goes Alabama, Alaska, Amazon, Arizona, Arkansas, California, Colorado.
Okay. I didn't think that it was in the United States. I thought it was between Mexico and Brazil, somewhere near the Panama Canal.
Haven't you watched Rocco? No, that's a Sesame Street character.
Wait, what?
I was thinking of Rocco. You know that one rock that Elmo hates,
Yeah.
and everyone else is convinced is like completely sentient.
Yes.
Huh. Nope.
Yeah, there was Zoe had this like best friend Rock.
Why is
named
Rocco suddenly
Rocco
come into the conversation?
Okay, so
And the Rock didn't actually do anything, but her and everyone else in Sesame Street
why was this brought up? Why was this brought up,
insisted
Jimmy?
that Rocco was speaking, thinking, talking, and then Elmo was like, "No, it's just a rock."
Okay, there's like a million
Anyways, I'm gonna
variables
go
to this.
eat real
Why-
quick.
Why was this? Why'd you bring up Rocco? Why?
Because I said
Right.
Panama Canal, I guess.
Which has
how
nothing
is
to
that
do with
connect?
It's not. It's not.
I have no idea. But
I
it
love how the
happened
per-
right
yeah.
after I said Panama Canal.
I love the person that was like, "Oh yeah, don't stop me for talking forever about stuff." Kind of suddenly brings up something that has nothing to do with anything. Great.
What?
There's no harm in this. Plus,
You know what, Aiden? I take it back. You're no longer the person who elongates streams too much.
if she finds the vandals who did
Not
this,
long,
then we
Emily.
don't have for the cleanup.
Ah, I see.
You have till the end of the school day.
Thank you. Let's go.
What?
Through the window.
No, no, wait. There's glass. You're stepping on glass.
About the funds
Yeah,
to fix that
it's
window.
like actually just
We
step
have
right on
werewolf
glass.
Ian, wait. Thanks.
Don't mention it. I just don't want to see you in trouble.
Why?
No alpha has ever been as nice to me as you have.
Ian.
Well, yeah,
I love
because
those,
you're the Omega.
Yeah. It's like, why? Why would you not want to see little old me in trouble? I mean, he can just be a nice person. It's not like he has to have an ulterior motive. I mean, he does, but he doesn't have to. Again, he doesn't have to. It's like, wow, you demonstrated basic human kindness for me. Why would you do that for me?
I don't know.
Like,
Maybe
come
she
on,
hates
Aphmau.
herself. Maybe she hates herself, and then she's like, "Why would you care about me?"
Yeah. I wonder if the suit's going to delve into that in any. Actually, wait a minute. They kind of do. Anyway.
Come on. We gotta prove you're innocent.
Great.
He's so cool.
He's also evil. Don't forget about that. You're the reason people like the creator of Lionsgate says Ian's a good person and they like Ian. You're the reason.
This actually kind of. Oh, and Emily says he's ugly as well. All right then, sure.
I mean, well, also, you're a lesbian, so wouldn't make sense. He's kind of a man. He's kind of a man, so it kind of makes sense how you think he's ugly.
Yeah, being a lesbian doesn't mean that you think that all men are ugly. Pretty sure. Anyway,
or do you?
Right. So, this also kind of reminds me of again my reaction to episode 10, where I was kind of like really on board with Kai in that particular episode. I mean, I know what happens later, but again, in that moment, he actually seems like, kind of like the genuine, mature, kind person he was supposed to be, and that's the reason that Aphmau fell for him. This is, I'm guessing that Maya's kind of grasping at straws here, but the same result for Ian, I'd say. Oh no, so thank you, Emily. Think I'm not ugly. So yeah, okay.
But still, Blaze in for life.
Yeah. Blaze it. Oh right. Oh, you really want that to work, don't you? For the record, just so everyone knows,
really.
Maya was talking about trying to do some sort of fan fiction, like some sort of Omegaverse Emperor thing where Blaze and Ian have a baby.
Why? They hate each other.
Yeah, well, it was partly to do with fixing Ian. But the thing is, like, the structure of that was just so contrived. It's like, you need to restructure. It's like, it's not a bad idea in principle if you can execute it properly. But, there's
I would like to point out, I was writing that as I texted it to you, like, thinking it up and texting it without actually thinking anything past it. Every word I typed, I thought
and it
was
shows.
5 seconds before I sent it.
Shows you weren't thinking
Yes,
about
very
it.
much so.
It's like, oh, yeah, Ian can go to Aaron and ask for money, the college student that.
Okay, but then I was like, oh my god, what if Ian became friends with Vlad? And I was like, oh my god, wait, that means I can like make Vlad a big character and everything.
Okay, see, here's the thing. Actually, if you wanted to involve Aphmau, going through Vlad, that's a good idea because Vlad is in the Not Alone buddies. So actually,
Yeah, but like Vlad's never met Ian.
Well, yeah, I know. So that means he has a blank slate to actually try something with that. And then he can join.
Oh wait, so if I had proposed this one yesterday,
the issue
I was
the
just
issue
thinking
with that
that it's
is
a bad idea because they've never met.
The issue with that, well, no, because if he hasn't met, then it's got no other impression of him. The issue with
but like, why would you be like, oh my god, I'm a stranger?
Because you were saying that he was going to go and ask for money and protection from this guy. That's different to befriending someone in high school. Very different.
Yeah, but he was gonna like ask for money and ask for a way to get away, while like to raise a kid and stuff like that. But then
that changed everything. Thank you for specifying that. That makes it so much better. This is what I'm dealing with.
Okay, but like I'm just saying that I didn't realize Ian knew that Vlad even existed. Was the thought process?
Well, maybe he doesn't, but if they actually meet because they share a similar class or something, that's an easy change you can make. And he joins the Alone buddies, and
Ian read Vlad on the streets coming out of fencing.
Yeah, or actually, who knows? Maybe because Aphmau's friends with both Garth and Caitlin, and Garth and Caitlin are doing that whole thing with Casey and Vlad. That suddenly gives an opening for if Ian's around and Aphmau's mentoring him at the same time as maybe training Casey. Garth up with Vlad, you're in. Introductions in order. See, it's just it's stuff like that. It's simple change that makes sense in the world like that you can do. Yeah. But although the issue with that,
if Vlad's coming out of fencing, then he's obviously rich. So therefore, when Ian runs into him, he thinks, "Oh my god, you could help me. Let me just act really more."
Okay, hold on. No, that's not how that works. If there's a fencing club in the school, which I guess Layla hasn't cut that from the budget yet. But if there's a fencing club at school, anyone can show up.
I thought he did fencing outside of school.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure fencing's outside of school.
I don't know if it is.
Vlad did fencing outside of school, I thought. And then Ian's sobbing or something on the streets and accidentally runs into Vlad. And then Vlad's like, "Can I help you?"
Prep. He did it in Ocas's prep. That's not necessarily saying it's like outside of school. While he was in Ocas's prep, that's the thing. He just said he did fencing. He didn't specify. Okay, but also else was I going to say? The only problem with this scenario is why would Ian want to befriend a human? That's the thing to work out in this instance. I mean, honestly, maybe
he was sobbing on the streets because he just found out he's pregnant, and he was running out of the convenience store that he bought the fake pregnant, like not fake, that he bought the cheap pregnancy test from, and then he runs into Vlad while he's sobbing.
Okay, and Red goes for school, then they confide. All right, you know what? There you go. You're in. Yeah.
Yay!
And that can change the opinion of humans as well. You know, befriending a human like Vlad, you know, without the whole like weird alpha tension and stuff. Actually can cement that, you know, as he can fix his character like you said before. There you are.
But
the whole point is fix his character and save plays.
And also I guess fan service for you. Yeah.
Yes. But like he's sobbing and hormonal. I don't think his top priority is, oh, you're a human.
But I don't know, you'd be surprised, but who knows. Okay.
His world just got destroyed because he found out he's pregnant.
Yeah. Favorite Encanto character. That's a tough call, actually. That's a very tough call. I don't know. I might have to get back to you on that one, actually. Because I feel like they're all like basically the same ranking for me, mostly. Except maybe Abuela, she's like a bit underneath, but you know.
Well, crap, I'm having trouble saying the name. Darn it. Bela. Why can't I say the name?
Abuela, that's what I just said. That's
yeah, well, she sucks.
Okay. Yep. Right.
Very helpful to the conversation.
No. Well, hey, listen, Mrs. Omegaverse. You're not helping either.
Look, it wasn't gonna be an Omegaverse. It would be like a messed up because
that's Omegaverse
experimented on his kid again.
Okay, but hold on. This is
that's different.
This is the world where Ian is the literal Omega, and it's a story about werewolves. I feel like this is already an Omegaverse.
Okay, but I wasn't planning on having anyone can get pregnant.
What?
I was thinking more along the lines of Ian was accidentally pregnant and he didn't think he could get pregnant, but like apparently Zach experimented on him.
How would that be possible then? If not the situation where men can get pregnant, what else would excuse that?
Because Zach experimented on him.
Not to give him a womb. Why would he do that? What benefit would that
I will put a potion on you to make you pregnant. Or pregnant.
I got it. Ian used to be a girl.
Also, Ian wasn't even like one of the chosen like children for those experiments. He wasn't even on the list.
Yeah.
Yeah. Remember, because Michael said
it
has to be the ones that she chose to save. You know.
She never chose Ian.
Yeah. I mean, you know, who would choose Ian? You know. Then again, she chose Michi and Zane. I don't know what.
Although, yeah, that's kind of confusing. Although, to be fair, we don't know if Diaries continued, if she would actually included Ian in Diaries. Like, she included Blaze around the time of season 2 of this series. Like, she included Blaze in season 3.
Season 3.
Season 3 of Diaries. He was in season 3.
Yeah, he was like
I watched season 3. I watched it like. Oh, okay, that makes more sense.
Yeah.
I thought of him as an asshole and kind of ignored him.
Okay. Interesting you haven't done that
also
for, you know, Ian, but yeah, okay.
Okay, but it's like, different.
Ian,
I was so focused. At the time, I was so focused on the Irene and Shad thing that I was like, okay, nothing else matters. When's the next time I see Shad?
What? There's more going on, but okay.
Honestly, not too much in season 3. They took a detour towards the end as far as you know the meeting with Lo and everything. It's like, come on, is this really that important to focus on? I know. It's like, all right, we get it.
Yeah, like, oh my god, when is the next time I see Shad?
Yeah, it's like, we get it, Lo. You can shove apples down your shirt. Fantastic. Do something else.
Oh yeah, I forgot about Lo, the crossdresser. I forgot about him, and he was in MyStreet Royal Tales, I believe.
Yeah.
I forgot
Yeah,
about
he
him for a minute. I was
was.
like, oh yeah, he shoves apples to get fake boobs so he can help
Yeah,
the women
the boobs
around.
and.
You want to talk about these? Well, I mean, that was kind of it, to be honest. We kind of just Oh, right. Hold on. I just realized we also had a thoughts on the new Into MyStreet Loingate Resort.
I thought it was decent. Still not as good as Wildcard.
Well, I still don't actively follow the series because I want to review it blind. But
I mean, I semi-follow it.
Let me join in
but
for that.
I do hate it, so
Oh god. Okay, joining the next line gate. Okay, this is gonna be interesting. Yeah.
I haven't
All right,
seen any of it, so I'll catch up.
That's fair. I need to find my review of it and then edit that because it's been a while.
That reminds me, I'm supposed to watch Puppy Love or Taming the Bad Boy or something.
It was Taming the Bad Boy. It was Taming the Bad Boy.
Oh wait, you watch reviews of that?
Yeah, you actually watched Puppy Love already on Aiden's channel.
Hello.
Okay, wait. I know this.
Hello, lords and ladies. My name is Jacob Butter, and today,
Jacob Butter.
Today,
everyone's turning into me today.
Today we will be watching ourselves a little bit of Aphmau.
It's Jacob Butter 3.0.
I was gonna say, like, you sounded a bit like Goofy for a second there. Well, hi there.
Yeah, you got it.
Well met, lords and ladies. It's me, Jacob Butter.
I can't wait until Walking Wednesday and either tomorrow, Joshua. Man, I love all of you. All of your opinions.
Agreed, Joshua.
Oh,
that
I
sounds
can't
so
wait
weird.
better. Joshua.
It's such a good show and totally not boring.
Joshua, Ghosty, everyone. I love you all just so much. I could not do this without you. Your support means the world to me. Your opinions matter. Will I ever use them? No. But I can kiss you.
Oh my god. Yeah. He did it like last week or something with Josh's idea for something. Or something. I just remember hearing credit to Josh, and then I don't remember why.
Joshua,
I was making separate Mutant Girl playlists for each season.
Yeah. When's Emerald's Secret episode 9?
Yes.
Well, I'm glad you asked because I've got to give thoughts.
Tomorrow.
On this we've got
Hey,
to
who
thoughts on
are
this
you?
episode.
Who
Yeah,
are
it is.
you? Jacob's talking.
Yeah, well, yes, he certainly is by now.
Silence.
Okay, so thank you everyone for this.
Oh my god.
So basically, yeah, so it is tomorrow. I was gonna make a whole thing like, oh yeah, well, I've got to do thoughts on the episode. Everyone's an idiot. This episode can die. So
okay.
Yeah.
It's not that bad, but it's pretty bad.
It is pretty bad.
Ian
Yeah,
was amazing.
I think it's
okay. Ian was good, but Principal Layla sucks.
Yeah, I think it's probably this is probably the weakest episode. So, I mean, even then, like, what else? That barely anything else happens in the actual episode itself. We barely get any sort of change of pace, location, or anything. So even on a visual, like, interesting playing for it just doesn't hold up. It's just mostly just in the office that I wasn't even convinced existed for a while. And
you saw it in episode 1 of the season.
No.
Yeah. Not to mention again the characters. Yeah. Well, that shows you how memorable it is as a setting. Yeah. So all
7 out of 10 episode.
Yeah, 7 out of 10. That's very.
That
generous.
was Josh's comment. She was reading off.
Yeah, I know. I was waiting to put it on the screen, but yes. Okay.
Sorry.
As for episode 13 of this, I'm not going to answer that right now because I haven't checked it. But yeah. So now I've actually described my thoughts on the episode, which I'm going to give a charitable 2 at best, maybe even 1. The next stream is indeed tomorrow. Yes. Yeah. Ian is not going to be the doing feature of any episode for me. That's not how that works. Anyway.
He was the best character in this whole episode, and it was amazing.
Yeah, and you see the problem with that? Ian is the best character. Say that sentence again. Ian is the best character in the episode.
Ian was the best character in this episode.
Exactly.
And he still is.
No, he isn't. He's evil. Well, I mean, if you like evil characters, that's one thing.
He is still the best character in this episode, regardless of when you watch this episode.
Oh yeah, no. Again, that's my point. That's the problem. Ian is the best character in the episode.
But it was such an Ian Mal episode, and it was like, oh my god.
Well, Ian Mal's already cursed to begin with, so that's why that doesn't help me.
Well, Aiden hasn't made a video on it, so it still stands.
What?
Aiden, make a video. Make a video on Ian, please. Do it. Make a
Look,
sequel
if
to
you give
White
me a
Pie
thought-out
Sucks, White
argument,
Ian
I
Sucks.
can't fight back.
I mean, I feel like if I do that, I feel like I'll end up talking about the fan base and how they kind of romanticize Ian and think
Do
he's
it.
some abused little like kitten.
Yeah.
Who just wants that good person and to come along to make everything okay, kind of like how people do with serial killers. Like,
Well, I mean, yeah.
only if I was there, he would have changed for me. Like, no, he would have killed you.
I literally did that last
He
night.
would have painfully and slowly turned you into a werewolf, stripped you of your free will, and made you simp for him for life, which is all you were doing to begin with. So, yeah.
And that doesn't sound so bad.
That sounds horrible!
Maya, we've seen the process of a werewolf conversion. It's not fun.
Okay, but Garth's, people have survived.
People have shipped Ian and Daniel before.
And those people,
Yes,
no.
yes.
And those
Why?
people
They hate each other.
Okay, but it's so cute. It's like enemies to lovers.
This is the
No,
same
it-
issue. This is the same issue that I have with Baku Deku. It's just this all over again.
Oh god.
Wait until you see Amajiki's Tamaki's background. Like, oh my god, mind blowing.
What has that got to do with Baku Deku?
Because it's Baku Deku and it's so good.
You know,
Well,
It made absolutely.
Yeah, no, it made absolutely no sense. I'm guessing what you mean to say is that he has some sort of backstory where he has a similar situation to Bakugo and Deku, and that's why you're saying that. Well, if that's the case, and that's a better version of that done, well, that only proves my point that Baku Deku is the terrible version of it.
Lies! Baku Deku is amazing! And, like, Bakugo made Deku stronger and everything. And, like, Deku was like, oh my god, I'm
Deku got
badass now,
stronger
and
by
you kind of
himself. He
suck.
doesn't need Bakugo to do that. If
Yeah,
anything, he's got the
also-
right-
Yeah,
if
but it's
there-
funny when he's like, I got stronger and now you kind of suck.
If
As he, like,
if
gets
they
first place
started
and is angry
dating,
that he got first place.
if they start dating, Bakugo would destroy Deku emotionally. Like,
I mean, he already has.
But
so
he
they're not even
wouldn't,
dating.
because Deku is such a dom.
Yes, and that's why he gets bullied as well as being weak.
Nah. Bakugo would be getting bullied by Deku.
Why?
Actually,
why
that
would
doesn't
he
make
do
him
that?
better.
Why would Deku do that ever?
Because Deku is like, I know that you're acting out because you want attention and you've had a messed up family. So I'm not going to totally
that
give you attention, but I'm
excuses
going
So I'm
to give
going
you
to,
but not
I'm going to be
exactly.
messed up as well. Of course, that solves the entire problem. Why didn't I think of that? It makes so much sense.
I don't look. I like shipping from a distance.
Yeah.
Like,
See,
there's only so much I can handle.
I love shipping characters, especially when they act out of character to be in the ship. meaning
Yes.
They're not the same people
Yes.
at all.
Exactly.
Oh, so, well, if that's the case, then you're saying, oh yeah, if Bakugo and Deku were different people, then fine, they'd be a good couple. But guess what? They're not different people, so...
If Bakugo was Deku and Deku was Bakugo, it would be just as good.
Yeah, it would be just as horrible.
What?
What? Ugh.
I'm on my villain arc now. Die.
So I guess.
Oh my
I guess
god,
the
villain
moral-
Deku?
Confirmed?
I guess the moral is if you want to find the love of your life, bully them, manipulate them emotionally, and physically beat them up a bunch of times. This message is Myra approved. Thank you very much.
Look, it's different. They were best friends beforehand. It's not like if Shigaraki just came in and was like, okay, I don't like you, so now you're my boyfriend. To like Deku
you know
or
what?
something.
While BB's not here, I'm gonna draw from Marvel again. Peter Parker and Flash Thompson. No. Same
Oh
issue,
man,
best
they'd
friends
be
before.
so cute together.
Oh
Yes,
my
yeah.
god! I know,
Same
right? They
issue.
would
Best
be.
friends before, but they became. Ugh.
I mean, they technically became friends in some incarnations of cartoons and stuff, but like, if we're going off the like, say the first Sam Raimi movie, then no. Because like he was generic bullying
even
in
if
the
we're
movie.
going off No Way Home, it's like, hey, I was Spider-Man's best friend the whole time. Me, Flash Thompson.
Wait, you watched it?
Yeah, Mona and I watched it. Like,
oh my god, wait,
Yay! You saw it. We can discuss spoilers later.
Oh, sure. I don't really have that much to say about it because, okay.
Did you like it?
I did, yes. I mean, it's not a situation where, I mean, see, there's the thing. I will say this, No Way Home only has one character like a complete idiot. It happens to be the main character, but that's beside the point.
Oh.
So...
What about the admissions
so it's
lady?
better than this!
The admissions lady
What about
was
the admissions
nice.
lady?
I liked the admissions lady.
She
I
was
mean-
nice, but it was also like...
Also,
She got trapped in the car, to be fair. She was kind of in a life or death situation.
Yeah, I was gonna say.
No Way Home was great. Yes, it was, Vivi.
Mm-hmm.
Does anyone ship Pete with Liam? Yes.
No.
Who is Pete?
Yeah, I was gonna say a character that barely shows up to one that has a few lines. Not impossible.
Liam,
but...
the orange twin, and Pete, the guy that betrayed Pop.
He didn't
No,
betray
Marwick
Pop.
betrayed Pop.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Pete,
the guy that was behind the bush.
You know what? We're gonna cut the stream now, and we're gonna watch Mutant Girl again. That's what's gonna happen right now.
Oh my gosh. Anyways, so yeah,
Liam's the twin.
Yeah, see,
Liam's
this
one
is
of the
indicative
twins.
right now. Yes. Okay. So there we go. Thanks everyone for watching this. Please leave a like or dislike because your opinion matters. And subscribe if you haven't done so already. I'm glad the stream's working again. I'm going to cut this now. We're going to watch Mutant Girl. All right. So we'll see you all tomorrow, same time, same place, 5 years later. And on that note, until next time, farewell.